Hello everybody, welcome to CC Sim Racing. I am your host Craig Cook, and what a lovely day it is at Road Atlanta for round one of the Clio Cup. And if you've just joined us for the first time, it is going to be an absolute belter. Really looking forward to this. We have got some cracking drivers on track. We have 3 races tonight. We have this lovely little Clio Cup race, 20-minute flat-out sprint. Then we have the minis, the BMW Mini Championship, and then we have the GT3 1-hour endurance race here at Road Atlanta. So 2 support races followed up with your cracking 1-hour race. We have got Sean Yoder in the comms with us, but unfortunately at the moment he's having a few technical issues, so hopefully we will have him in shortly. While we're waiting though, qualifying is underway. Just waiting for my stream to pick up the people that are there. Hello. If you could just have a little hello on there so it just comes up, hopefully it does. While we do that, let's get qualifying underway. And we've got a few people out there, and there's someone in the Mini. I'm not sure why there's someone on qualifying. But never mind. We shall watch as we see these guys and girls out on track. Minis. I don't know, we'll worry about that later. So there we go, it is out on track. Habba's had to stay on the pit wall, as you can see, just see his kind of background glitching, so he'll have to stay to the rear of the pack at the start of this race. But Clive is out in the CC livery. He is going through right now. I'm just going to these settings again, so apologise. It's not a lot we can do about it, but that is what it is until we see Polyphony sort that out. So thank you very much to them for these glorious pictures. As you can see on track, these Renaults look absolutely monstrous. So Clive's out on track, 10-minute qualifier. They are 2 minutes in already. No one has made any leeway as yet as they come around for their first outing. So it's Clive Ashroy there, looking good, seeing what he can do. See if there's another CC Sim livery as well. So that's Clive Ashroy Butler. Then we have Leon there out on track in the the Team Dump Valves Clio. So good to see Leon back on track again. Back in here last time round. So there's Petrol Bloke again. Watch out for these penalties. Very easy to do around this track. You can cut a lot of the corner on turns 4 at the bottom of the hill, and yeah, you can half second there. Thank you for everyone who is joining us at this moment, and thank you for pinging your likes and shares. Please do follow. Thank you very much to Have a Race Team. Short Shift has followed as well. Good luck to all the drivers. I'm loving that. Thinking I'm on it. There's Anthony. Go Petrol Bloke. From the real world to the virtual one, says Lewis. Yeah, congratulations, mate, today. I'm so pleased you won the battle car. So that was absolutely incredible. It was really, really good stuff. So Petrol Bloke coming through now. Let's see what he can do. Butler coming through, 24, 25 from Ash. There's a 25 there from 5. And let's see what Butler comes through with. 25, Leon with a 26. Petrol goes past with a 26.7. So very tight there already. There's Leon. You see GT Realms out and about. There he is. In 5th spot at this moment with a 25.6. Donkey just goes round for 127. Very good car this, set up by CC Sim Racing. Matty just taking that 125, now puts him into 3rd place. Butler in 2nd, 5 in 1st place. Bigby just pops in a 27 there. Zabas on a 32, not like him, and he's absolutely cracking in GT3, so we'll see what he can do there. Or mistake there from GT Realm, manages to get that sorted out. We have FR Girl at the back there. Let's have a quick look at her. There she is, Gigi Chun, live streamer as well. So go give her a shout out. Plays many different games, and as you can see, does like her Mortal Kombat. Great aggressive look on that car as well. So there she is in the 12th spot. So Zabas in 13th at this moment in time. Danzo, great to see him on track as well. Lovely to see so many viewers coming in. Thank you very much, everyone who has joined us. If you haven't already done so, please check us out on YouTube. Please subscribe. It is free. It just helps us get to 1,000. Please do so. Ashroy now puts in a 1:24.409. So good stuff from him. We're going to stay with Danzo. He should be a sort of like a top 6 driver there, so we'll see what he can do. I should have said top 5, but we're going to say top 6, so it just covers my backside. So there we go, as he comes into the S's, hard on the brakes, in to the left, into the right. Nice bit of the curb there. You can take a lot more of that, and a little bit of advice there from your friendly commentator as they go down the dip into the final corner. What can Danzo do as he comes through now? Lovely shot to the car, clips the curb. What can he do? 27, so not quite on the paces yet. But Digby there in the 10th spot, clips the curb, does a 26, goes into 8th spot, so good run from him. Zabas now does a 25 flat. That's going to put him up to 5th, is it? Yes, it is, so he goes into 5th place. Haber is in the pits and in 6th, that's incredible. Ashroyd takes pole position, so CC top 3 cars at this moment in time. Matty there in 4th. Great to see Matty on track again. He's won the first race in the TCC. Won it very nicely as well. He even had time for scones and tea at the first race at Brands Hatch and come out and still won. It was absolutely unbelievable. But let's see what he can do here. He's up at the moment. Let's see if we can get an onboard. There we go. Beautiful shot there of the onboard camera. The Matty at work there. Comes through. Long straight here. Penalties you'll see indicated with the 2 yellow markers in front of you. All penalties done by the Gran Turismo 7 game. So there is your penalty marker there, and that's where they will be taking their penalties. Be some overtakes there as they drop down. Hopefully not too much on the side of high penalties. So you want about half second to second if you're lucky, and if you're really unlucky, there's a 3-second penalty there somewhere. Don't want one of them because that will really cost you the drag down to the S's. So Matty coming through now. Let's have a look. What can he do? Looks very quick through their exits. That could be a 24. Is it? Yes, it is. 24.8. That puts him in 3rd. Great run from him. Just see around holding that 5th place now. He's there with a 25 dead. So he has been in the 24. So he's not far away. 6 minutes and 30 seconds of this race already gone in qualifying. And Ashboy, Clive, Matty are the top 3 at this moment. Penalty for GT Realm. He'd be very frustrated. I know he's been practicing a hell of a lot for this, and it's great to see him on track. And also, the track that you heard was crazy, and that was by the man himself on this road right now. And it's an absolutely beautiful track. And I said, can I borrow it for the start? And he said, yes, you can. So thank you very much for letting me listen to that beauty of a song. And I absolutely listened to it so much, so I actually listened to it about 50 times. So Zabas now into 6th place, going a little bit wide there. And manages to get that car settled down. Lovely livery as well from Zabas. Butler now puts in a 24.6. That puts him back into 3rd place. So it's on at the moment for this top 3 spot. And it's really, really starting to get intense. 7 minutes, 28 seconds of the clock gone. See a couple of these messages coming in. Good luck to former nemesis Ashboy. Yes, Andy McKay obviously battling away last time out in the Clios on Gran Turismo Sport, so it's great to see them racing around there. Thinking I'm on it. We've got good luck all evening, says Dave Hassett. Evening Hassett. We're seeing him in the GT3s. Good luck to him today. Craig is sorted. Already explained to everyone. Excellent. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. And everyone is ready. Unfortunately, we are missing a driver, which is a bit of a pain, but you know, it does happen in the world of virtual reality. I'll get everyone on time. So there we go. It is Clive in 2nd, Ash 3rd. I don't know why I've got this thing that I do at the end when I'm playing this. I think it's been watching that farm with Jeremy Clarkson. Right, so Ashboy in the lead at the moment. It's Clive in 2nd, Butler in the 3rd place there. Matty is in 4th. GT Realm holding that 5th place at this moment in time. Also had the penalty on the last lap, so he'll be hoping for a better one this time around. We have just over a minute 30 to go. Zabas still in 6th place. Haber still in 7th. Not too sure what that's all about. But Petrol Bloke coming through. There is an 8th spot. Digby in 9th. Dunkey there has created his own corner, just to let you know. He has actually just made his own corner. It is called Dunkies now, and that's at Cedena, and you'll see that on Thursday. Craig, you should have let me know. I would have jumped on. Nath, I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, we've been looking for a driver because somebody dropped out last minute, so we were fighting to find a driver. We did have one, but unfortunately they didn't turn up. There's a Go Robbie as well from Emre Barter there, so great to see. There's Leon. Gigi Chun in the pits. So 13 of the 14 drivers we have, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. Great to see so many out on track. So Ashboy still holding the lead. There is Clive on that 2nd place on the grid there. Butler has got a penalty. Let's see if Matty can steal his way through that top 3 of CC cars. That'd be absolutely fantastic if he can. We really do love Trier, and there he goes. He's really pushing it now, isn't he? Crosses through. He's now just over 1.5 tenths off Butler. But let's see what he can do. Very consistent laps. A little mistake there, 27.9. Coming through now. Everyone has now come through. So there are the leaders. That is Ashroy, Clive. Butler's coming through now. There he is. And he is just going to finish off now. Move out of the way, which he does do. Going to keep an eye on Matty because I think he's on a bit of a corker at the moment. He's still under the time, so it's good to see. Still blue. The braking zone into the S's. Any changes from the guy at the front? No, it doesn't look like it. So into the right-hander, climbing the hill. What can Matty do? Good exit. Wants to cut as much as the corner as he can. Yes, he does do. And Petrol has just gone into 8th place. And Dunkey's done a better time with a 125. Goes across the line. Stays in 4th place. Well, that was a good run from Matty there. Very unlucky indeed. So it's Ashwood who takes pole position. Clive in 2nd. Butler in 3rd. It's Matty in 4th. With GT Realm in 5th. Zabas in 6th. Haber won't be there. It'll be Petrol in 7th, Dunkey in 8th, Digby will take 9th, Leon in 10th, Danzo there in 11th, and Gigi Chun will take 12th place and the Haber on the back of the grid. That was a great start from everyone there. So still no joy from Sean Yoder as it stands. So hopefully we cars. I think you have, mate. Hello, Mr. Sean Yoder is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Nemesis Lab himself, obviously massive game player as much as me, and obviously incredible on comms, which is great to have him. How are you doing, mate? Great to see you.
I'm frustrated, Greg. I've been working in simulation for 25 years and been playing sims games my entire life, and for some reason, I repel technology. I really don't know why, but I am really good at walking into a room and making everything not work that was working before.
Oh, mate, yeah. It happens.
But yeah, I'm pretty happy that I've finally sorted it, albeit not on the headset that I wanted to use. So if my audio quality is rubbish, I apologize.
It sounds absolutely fine. Sounds absolutely fine, mate.
How have you been?
It's great to have you in here, mate. It really is. Sheen needs to turn up a tad. I will turn him up a tad. You just let me know, and that'll be a little bit better. So we'll have him on that. Just keep letting me know, guys. Obviously, it's a slightly different microphone to what Jesse has, because Jesse's overpowering me, which is fine because he's got a lovely voice. But there we go. That is your pole sitter. It's Ashwoy in pole, Clive in 2nd, Butler 3rd, Matty in 4th, GT Realm in 5th, Zabas in 6th, Petrol in 7th, Dunkey 8th, Digby 9th. Leon in 10th place there. Just go down the leaderboard there. It's Danzo in 11th, Gigi Chun in 12th, and Haber in 13th. This one is going to be an absolute belter. We are not going to want to miss this one. Here we go for the Super Sunday Clio Cup Round 1. And just to let you know, this is what's happening on Monday. Welcome back, everyone. Here we are. So warming up time. The tyres are getting nice and hot. The brakes are getting glowing cherry red as they start their warm up. So Ash Roy on pole position. Clive is in second. Rolling start. And you should know all about this, Sean. You'd like a rolling start in America.
So are standing starts. I really don't care as long as there is a start. Yeah, I mean, just put me on a racetrack. That makes me happy.
Yeah,
I was at a racetrack yesterday and couldn't drive, and I still can't really drive because my back is destroyed, my ankle's destroyed. Yay! Last year was fun, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
You're back to business now, mate. That's what we want to hear, and it's great to have you on comms again. It's really good to have you. So, guys are warming up. As you can see, Ash Roy, as we said, pole position. Clive in second. Butler third. Matty in fourth. GT Brown will take fifth place. Zabas in sixth. Petrol is there in seventh. There's Donkey in 8th, Digby 9th, Leon there in 10th, Danzo in 12th. As they're coming up to the chicane now, they'll start forming up in the 2x2. There is Gigi Chun, and watch out for Haber. This guy is quick. He has been very, very fast, and he's dipped in a 23.9. So keep an eye on him as all the guys start to get into position up to 60 kph. We're going to watch them as they come round now, and they're going to go on to the start-finish straight. No overtaking until you cross the line. So here we go to start round one of the Clio Cup. Away they go. Great start there from Ash. He manages to tuck in between him and Clive. But it looks like Butler's having a little opportunity down the inside here of Clive. And he's got through. So that's Butler into second. Matty's having a piece of this as well. So it's Ash from Butler. Good move there from Butler as they come up the rise here. And Sean, you've driven around here, haven't you?
Yes, I've raced here a lot. Over the years, I've been to Road Atlanta and been fortunate to race in a bunch of different kinds of cars here and do a bunch of different programs for manufacturers. I love this track. It's in my top 3. What was that? Oh, I heard
Contact at the back there. Digby's hit the wall. He has got aero damage, and it looked like there was a bit of contact between Danzo, Leon, and Gigi Chun there, and Haber's managed to get away from there, so they're very, very lucky. But Digby is the odd one out, and he's right at the back of the grid. So unfortunately, he'll have lots to work on now. But there's still plenty of time in this race, 17 laps, and anything can happen. But it is still Ash Roy in the lead there, with Butler in second. Clive's trying to find a way through, and there's no team orders, so they will be battling each other, which is great to see. And look at Clive, he's already having a look. Butler's gone defensive, and 3 CC drivers, please don't take each other out. It's breaking soda into the S's, and looks like Clive's got the inside line, gets it done. He's side by side. This could give Matty the opportunity down the inside. He's got the toe, and he's going to take that third place off Butler, it looks like. So as they come around the right-hander, he's going to have to forgive that, and look at that great bit of respect there from the drivers. He's got through, but now look at GT Brown. He's down the inside of Butler. Can he get through here into turn 1? I think he might. He's had to go a little bit wide there this time, Butler, and he has done, and Zabas wants a piece of this, but it looks like Butler's managed to survive, but he's lost 3 places in 2 corners there, Sean.
Yeah, this track with these cars, I mean, this is kind of like spec Miata racing that I'm used to seeing here, and everybody's equal, it's everybody's equal horsepower. Probably, I don't know how you have it set up, Craig. Are they on the same tire? Are they forced to basically run this completely spec, or are they allowed to set up a little bit and try to gain an advantage on setup as well?
Yeah, well, it's basically everyone's got the same setup. Everyone has the same setup, the same tyres. They can't change these setups at all. The only championship change is the T60 and the ST60, which is the downforce. But every car is identical. They have to screenshot their settings at the end of the race, so there's no cheating, because obviously we have a rig up for grabs, which is from Outshine Gaming, and it's just absolutely fantastic. So a nice little treat for one of the drivers who wins championship. Overall points in all 6, so whoever's got the overall points in all 6 championships will win a racing rig. So Matty is in third at the moment, and he's trying to close the guys up in front, which is Ash and Clive. They started to get away now, but I don't think Clive's going to want to sit there too long and watch Ash get away. I think Clive's going to want to face him down. Yeah,
if you're going to latch onto the front of this pack and stay there, you got to do it now. Who was that just went off and won?
GT Realm has just come off the track, went slightly wide there. He's got engine damage, so he will be able to carry on. There will be a long delay now as that engine resets and the aero suspension reset, but that's unfortunate for him. He just went a little bit wide, and just a shame we haven't got replays, because went a little bit wide on the corner there. He was really pushing and doing very, very well, but hit the wall, contact, And now into 11th place he goes, but there's plenty of time left for him, but that's not going to help him at all. He might lose another place here, I think, to Digby with the power. No, he's managed to get it back, so all reset now, and back he goes. Havertz's having a lot of trouble as well. He's in 10th place, hasn't really made any places I thought he was going to make at the start of this race, but Donkey's there in 7th. He'll be happy with that. There's Petrol Bloke in 6th place, down with Butler there, so Zabas is now into 4th place. Watch out for this guy. He is very quick on his day. And Clive with the fastest lap, 1:24.352. 6.5 minutes in. And Ashboy, Clive, Matty are your top 3 here. Sean.
I'm trying to wrap my brain around that 1:24 lap time. Anything sub 1:30 here is absolutely flying in real life. And 1:24's put the Clio Cup car down dangerously close to GT3 car times around here. So this is a hotted up little hatchback. It's the hottest of hot hatches.
It is indeed. It has got 260 brake horsepower, 960 k's of weight, not too much at all. So yeah, she's a pretty light but flying little beast as well. So off she goes. Into the S's, climbing the hill. Watch out for Zabas, and then we just had keep pushing Haber, says Esther. Love to see that. Great to see the support. My brother's watching. Hello, me and Karen and Eliza are watching. Hello, bro. Good to see you. Sean, it's good to be back. Brilliant. Honest, I think it's the game. Oh, not too sure what's happened there. Not too sure. Have a good one, guys. This is Nick. Zabas says at Lennis as Sean needs turning up a bit. Seen that. Oh, Craig, you should have. Oh, we've done that. Good evening. Hello, Sam. Great to see you. As you can see, Zabas in 4th. Matty is in 3rd there. The 2 leaders are battling away. Still no change. But it's getting intense, isn't it? Let's go on board with Ash. And Clive is not giving this up. Look at Zabas in the background. He's on Matty. I can't see him. Where is he? There he is. He's just behind him now. He's trying to move into the S's there, Sean. And I'm not too sure if it could be done around the outside. I've not seen that done. But, I mean, obviously, you've driven the track. You should know.
It can be done around the outside in a little bit slower car. It's a lot easier. Obviously, I mean, 124s around here, I'm not kidding when I say this, that is flying. Absolutely flying. And we have one heck of a battle for 1st, and we have another heck of a battle for 3rd. It's their nose to tail. This is going to be this way probably for the entire race. I just can't wait to sit back and watch it unfold. Honestly, I'm just sitting here. It's been a while since I've jumped in GT7. And it's beautiful. It's so pretty. It
does look good, doesn't it? Zabas was right on the jacksie of Matty there. Made a mistake. But the problem is now he's got a car right next to him. And there it is. It is Butler. And he's going to try around the outside. That's very brave. He's going to try and hold that line. I don't think that's going to work. He's staying on the outside line. He might get the cut back here on Zabas. Don't think it's going to work. But he has got a great toe now. So we'll see that on the live camera. There we are. So, and also let's bring Petrol Bloke, who's in 6th place, back into this as well. So there's great battle in here. But look at this battle at the front. Still, Ashboy holds the lead. But look at Clive running outside. Can he get this done? Into the braking zone. Brake as late as you dare. But Ashboy holds the lead. But again, could have to cut back Clive. He's got a good exit. Still no joy. But look at the pressure he's putting him under. This is great. I mean, I'm worried, but it's great.
Yeah, I mean, so far they're running really, really clean. Coming down that hill and that into the amphitheater area here at Road Atlanta, that first left-hander's 10A, the second of that complex is 10B. I have personally been involved in a 3-wide going through 10B before, but it's never easy. There's just no room there, and going around the outside in either of those corners is definitely not the preferred line. This track is just so fast, both in game and in real life, that it's tough to pass here. There's a really good passing zone coming up. Right now they're coming up to turn 6. That's the right-hander that's banked at the end of this straightaway. Going through 6 now. Turn 7, if you can get your nose inside for turn 7, it's a really slow corner, and it's a very high percentage passing area if you can make that move. The problem is, turn 6 is banked in the right direction to give you more grip, and you can just fly around 6, so it's really tough. And then at the end of the backstretch, coming down the hill to 10A, that's a good passing zone too. But what we're seeing right now, oh, there we go, Clive looking outside again. There's no way to get around the outside there. Not clean anyway.
Yeah, he was trying, wasn't he? But he's just got a very good exit off the corner. But it looks like Ash has just pinned it just where he needs to go, and I was sort of thinking, right, I've tried there now. I've got to try somewhere else. Can I get him on the start-finish straight here? He's got the toe. He might have a look down the inside, and is he going to think of it? No, he thinks better of it. Goes a little bit wide, makes a little mistake. It goes slightly wide into the marbles there. And we've seen already GT Brown spin out, but we'll see if he can close up the gap. So we'll keep an eye on that. But Ashboy's starting to pull away now on Clive. Matty's holding that third place, 4.7 seconds down the road. Nice and consistent laps though, but Zabas again back in the 24s. He's up with the leader's pace and could be chasing down this podium. So Butler is in 5th. Again, nice and consistent, 25s there. Petrol Bloke, 26s, consistent laps. Lovely to see. Donkey will be very happy if he finishes 7th, but he's got Leon behind him with the eyes looking at him good and proper. There's Haber in 9th place as well. There's Danzo in 10th with a penalty. There's Digby in 11th. GT Brown, oh, he's off again, same corner. Oh, that's really frustrating for him because he was absolutely flying at the start of this race. There's Gigi Chun in 13th place. And again, she's just really happy to be on track. Asking and asking, is now on track again. But Ashboy in the lead, half a second, and he's starting to lose the toe now, is Clive.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. If he wants to have any chance as this race, it's well past the halfway point. As the race winds down, he's going to have to be right up on Ashboy. If he lets him go much further than that, I don't know what the toe's like in these cars. Is it? Oh, there we go. Well, as soon as I say something, the opposite's going to happen. That's just the way this happens. So Clive looked like he kind of closed on Ashboy a little bit going into turn 1 there, and he's not letting him go. He's definitely not giving up and settling for second, that's for sure.
No, definitely. The Fanatec wheels are definitely helping round here, aren't they? So, Ashboy, Clive. Just see Matty in the background. He's under pressure now because he's got Zabas. We're going to go and have a look at that. And that's how close it is for third. Who is getting that podium spot? And Matty has defended like an absolute trooper. So, let's see what he can do. Matty in third. Zabas in fourth. Butler in fifth. This is a good battle here, Sean, for the third place. Third place?
Yeah, that's
third place position.
3 cars trying to get the third place.
First place. Yeah, I do as well.
Third place. I really like Zabas's livery. Zabas has got a good looking car. I dig that. I don't know why I like it so much.
Nice flash of paint there, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous looking. No penalties for these guys. They're really on it today, flying with these lap times, but no penalties for the top 5 at this moment. And it's a shame because Butler was right up there, and that mistake early on, they just made a instinctive move. As you can see, Zabas went really late on the black brakes there and nearly caught himself out. And has he caught himself out? Because Butler's got an inside line here. Has he got it? He's got a sniff down the inside. He managed to cut a little bit of the grass there. No penalty. And Butler's got that inside line and he's made that pass. And that's a great move there from Butler on the brow there, Sean. Great stuff.
Yeah, passing in 12. Oh, there you go. Passing in 12 requires a giant set, like just a huge set. It's wide open through 12 at this track, and one little mistake, if you touch the grass as you're coming off of 12, you become a pinball, and you bounce off the outside wall, the inside wall, the outside wall, the inside wall, many times, and you tear your car to shreds. So nicely done there, but Zabas running 4th. Could we have 5th? Butler running 5th, and that late break actually cost them a lot, because in that late break and going down the hill there, Mati has basically just kind of walked away to the tune of 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, indeed, mate. I was going to say, because Zabas made a move, because it looked like Butler made a mistake coming on to the top of turn 2. Made a mistake, a little tag from Zabas. Not a lot he could have done because obviously Butler had a penalty, but then Zabas got a penalty as well. So both of them got half-second penalty. And let's see where Petrol Bloke is, because he's not that far behind. Well, actually, no, he is. I don't know now. But he's there in 6th place doing a cracking job. There is Zabas in 4th, and Butler's not going to give it up. But Matty looks like he's comfortable at the moment, but we won't put the commentators cursing him with 5 minutes to go. But Clive's looking racy again. He's back there on the back of Ashboy, and he doesn't want to have second. He wants first. Look at this. Great stuff, Sean.
Yeah, this is a great battle. I love seeing this. I love this track. It's in my top 3 tracks that I've ever had the fortune to drive on in real life. I just love this place. It's so fast. It's so much fun to race here. It's even more fun to race here than my home track. My home track's in Barber Motorsports Park, and Barber's fun to drive at, but it's nowhere near as fun to race at as Road Atlanta. And we're we're seeing these guys put on a show here in the Clio Cup. I really like the Clio too. I wish we got Renault in the States. I'd have probably owned multiple Renaults by now, but we just don't get them here.
Oh, imagine it. It'd be great, wouldn't it? Clio Cup at Road Atlanta, like really awesome. So
Clio
Digby,
Cup, Micro Cup, all the cups.
Do it.
Give me the cups.
Let's do it. Have a third position as well. So there's Digby in 9th place now. Haber battling for Dunkey. Now he could grab that 7th. Don't forget he started at the back of the grid. Still doing 25s, but Dunkey then obviously, because if you glitch you have to start from the back of the grid. It's just so it doesn't affect everyone at the front, because obviously we are at championship stakes and there is, like I said, we have a rig win for these guys. So there is Haber in 8th place. Is he going to have a look down the inside of Dunkey? Goes to the outside, goes on the grass, manages to save it. Very, very lucky there. Dunkey manages to let all that into place. Haber really looking a bit racy now. Oh, and again made a mistake. Very big mistakes there from Haber in the background. So back to 5th here, Sean. And Butler and Zabas are still battling around this track with 3 minutes to go on the clock. Can he get that 4th place off Zabas? And again, another one that started a little bit further down did Zabas, and he's now into 4th place. Not too sure if they're going to catch Matty with 2.6 seconds of the gap, but it looks like Ash also is moving away from Clive here.
They are reeling Matty in a little bit, though. They've taken that deficit down to about 7 over the last lap. Matty had 3 and some change seconds on him, and now it's down to 2.3. So they are reeling him in. I don't know whether Matty actually made a mistake or whether they're actually running a little bit quicker, but I'm still trying to wrap my brain around a minute 24-second lap. The fastest I've ever been around here is 128. 128 is flying. That was in a GTR. That was in a 2-generational GTR on really good tires.
Maybe they shrunk the track a little bit, Sean. We don't know. We just don't know.
No, they did. They truly did.
They're just really good. They're really good at what they do.
That's really fast. Yeah, I run around here in an F430 challenge car running 129s. I can't believe Clios can run 24s around here, but hey, let's go.
Oh, sorry, trouble. Oh, that was very, very lucky, because well done to GG Chun. Sorry, mate, I had to jump in there because it looked like Ash Roy caught a billboard that's fallen onto the track. He took off, and as he did so, GG Chun had slowed down at the top of the hill off the racing line, so she saw the leaders coming, and that's fantastic bit of respect there and etiquette from GG Chun. Moves out of the way and keeps that race going in front for Ash Roy and Clive. So, but it's also given Clive the opportunity to get back on Ash Roy's case as we go on board again with Clive in 2nd, and he's there, 0.3. The toe's kicking in, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough to get past him. He is closing in. Again, just has to get this gear change right. He's got it right. Now here we go. Is he going to make a move? Round the outside again. Ash Roy's holding him off. It's the brakes, so he's made it very late this time, and now hasn't got it. Hasn't got it. He's trying to get it into line and doesn't quite do it. And again, just needed a few more genital aggression there, I suppose the word is, without losing my but Clive was really unlucky to not grab that place off Ash Roy. But that was a great attempt, wasn't it?
It was a great attempt, but you really cannot get around the outside in 10A. You're going to outbrake yourself, and whoever you're trying to go around on the outside is going to have a much better line and run through 10B and up the hill. It's, you got to try, but you really do have to get underneath someone at 10A to make that stink. If you're trying to go around the outside, there's just not going to be enough momentum to carry you through.
Yeah, indeed.
Ash Roy showing the way still, man. This is impressive. It's fun to watch. I have missed it greatly.
And Zabas is trying to get past Butler because Butler's now got that 4th position. I need to keep an eye on the leaders because they're coming around the exit at the bottom of the hill there. So I need to keep an eye on that. But Zabas is all over the back of Butler. Is he going to find a way through? Not this time. Let's go back to leaders. Ash Roy has got a comfortable lead now. I don't think he's going to lose it now unless he makes a huge mistake as he comes into the S's, but I don't think that's going to be. I think it's it now. Final lap, as you can see, Chris. It's final lap. So you guys in the minis, you better start getting ready because you're next. So Ash Roy comes through the S's now. There is Clive. He's trying to find a little bit of space. Oh, there's a mistake there for both of them. Oh, that's such a shame because Ash made a mistake and Clive also made a mistake. But it's going to be Ash Roy comes through and reigning champion in the Clio Cup. He's going to come through and crosses the line, and it's Ashboy takes the win. Clive in second. Matty was going to be very happy with that. I'm pretty sure that podium for Matty as he crosses the line. Well done to him. It's going to be Zabas who's going to finish in the 4th spot as he does so. So Zabas, who did take Butler at the end there, Butler in the 5th place. There is Petrol Bloke. He'll be very happy with that one. And please don't go away. We have the Mini BMW Cup next. So Petrol Bloke goes past. There's Gigi Chun. She's going to cross the line now. Well done to her. And it's going to be Dunk who holds off Haber for 7th place. He's going to be over the moon. I'm not going to see a happier bloke than that man there. That'll be a win for him. Haber in 8th. Well done to Haber from the back of the grid. Digby has got past Leon for position. So Digby will finish in the top 10. So 9th for him. Leon in 10th. Danzo 11th. GT Realm in the top spot. And Gigi Chun will finish in 13th. But great racing from those guys there, Sean.
Yeah, incredible to watch. Really cool little car. It just makes me mad that I can't get one over here. I had a business partner that was in Kent that had a really cool Clio 172 Cup car. Every time I used to go over there, I would just flog that thing around roundabouts. Renault makes a really good hot hatch. I'm just upset. I'm just going to sit here and sulk for a little bit, Greg.
You do that, mate. You do that. While you do that, let's have a quick word. Oh, we have Matty, which is great because he's on screen now. Matty, what a great drive that was. Obviously, great battling with you and Zabas, but obviously it gave you that 3rd place, and it was a nice, comfortable 3rd place as well. But obviously, incidents throughout the race. How did you enjoy yourself on your first race here in the Super Sunday?
Yeah, comfortable. You should try driving them, mate. every corner was panic. That was terrible happening from me. I was just the thing I struggled most with the tin tops is seeing the braking points when I got a car in front of me. So I knew it was just a matter of time before I'd miss one or get a penalty. I think I had 2 penalties. Messed up a couple of corners really badly. But you changed the time of day. One of my braking points was in shadow, so I had to try and relearn the braking point. So I thought, I'm happy with 3rd.
Yeah, random weather,
as soon
mate.
as I saw that.
Random weather. Yeah, well done,
yeah,
mate.
Yeah, but that was scary. I got attacked a few times. It easily been. I think I was side by side with a couple, Butler and Zabas or something. But it's all pretty respectful there. Yeah, that was just panic race. Scared. I'm glad it's over.
You did a super job, mate. You really did. Congratulations to you. And good luck, obviously, on Thursday night in the TC. So well done, mate.
Yeah. Well, I noticed, of course, Clive's taken 2 points off Ash, hasn't he?
Yes.
The fastest lap. So that, because we're looking at clean sweeping our championships, you see.
Yeah, not yet.
So that's
not yet.
handy.
So we'll see. But well done, mate.
Yeah.
Actually, well done. Congratulations.
Cool.
Let's have a word with Clive. Clive, that was a good battle, mate. Had the absolute audacity to try in the S's there on the second from last lap. It was a great attempt, and Sean was like, no, that's not going to work. But you tried it. It didn't work, but it was brilliant racing. How'd you feel, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. It's quite a hard track to overtake on. And, Ash just never puts a foot wrong. So I was trying my best to overtake, but well done to Ash. He fully deserved that.
Yeah, he did a good job there, didn't he? He was very, very impressive. But well done to yourself, mate. Obviously, grabbing, I think you grabbed that fastest lap. I think that was what Matty said a minute ago. So well done. Congratulations. We'll have to go through all those. Unfortunately, we don't get a chance to see where everyone finished, which is a really frustrating thing here at, 7. But we carry on as normal. But well done to you, mate. Congratulations. Well done. And we'll see you in the GT3.
Yeah, cheers.
Let's have a quick word of Ash. Ash, obviously, running in the Clio Cup in GT Sport. Is there any differences that you could sort of elaborate on from GT Sport to GT7, or is it good?
No, they're better. If anything, these cars are a bit more skillful to drive, I think. Whereas GT Sport, they were slightly more planted. But as Matty said, they are tough cars to drive. Not sketchy in every corner, but take some concentration. I mean, I feel like I've had a workout, so it's they're good little cars. I'm enjoying them. I enjoyed driving them for the past 2 weeks, so it's been good fun.
Yeah, well done, mate. Absolutely superb job. Congratulations. And right, you can go and get a drink now, mate. That's absolutely brilliant. Well done. Brilliant. Super job.
I just wanted a quick shout out to Clive. I mean, that was one heck of 20 minutes of just constant 5/10 behind me. I mean, I've tried following around here and it's not easy. And for Clive to stick with me all the way, full credit, and fully deserves that fastest lap in that slipstream. So, I mean, well done to him.
Brilliant, mate. Lovely words there from Ash Roy. Well done. Congratulations, mate. Good luck. Go and get yourself a drink, and we hope we see you again soon, mate. Well done. Brilliant stuff.
Cheers, mate. Catch you later.
There we go, Sean. Matty, Clive, and Ash Roy, your top three. Great driving there from all three of them.
Absolutely. Wonderful race. Awesome sportsmanship, as to be expected here at CC Sim Racing. Great group of folks you've got racing with you, Craig. Awesome stuff that you've been building over the last handful of years, man. It's just very cool to see it evolve and just get better and better and better. I love it.
Thanks, mate. So we'll have Sean again in the next championship, which will be the BMW Minis. So everyone go and grab yourselves a quick drink. We'll be 5 minutes. We'll get the guys out on track and we will be with you again. So just have a listen to this awesome track while we do so.
You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's go. No, 'cause I feel the storm. You'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's go. No, 'cause after the storm, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun. You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. You and me, we both live life at full speed. speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought.
Welcome, everybody. We are back for the first round of the BMW Minis, and qualifying is just about to start, as you can see. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you've had a nice cup of tea. I've still got cold coffee, and I'm sure I'll enjoy that in a minute. I actually had a flask of coffee because I went karting this morning. I went and watched Lewis Beckham from LB Racing have a significant crash. But managed to win his class in the third race, in the final. So very impressive. Still joining me in the commentary box is Mr. Sean Yoda. Sean, obviously, again, you've been around this track. You know it very, very well as well.
I do.
So, Minis, BMW Minis around this track. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I actually have run a Mini Cooper around this track.
Wow.
It was back in 2002. And it wasn't the supercharged. I used to race one of the non-supercharged minis, and it was called H Street back in the day in SCCA competition. That was an autocross car, but I used to track it every once in a while too. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I never got anywhere near a minute 23-second lap in that car, as it wasn't possible at all.
Yeah, these are slightly souped up though, mate, to be honest.
I thought the Clios were fast, and now we've got Mini Coopers running GT3 times around here. So interesting.
Yeah,
that would be terrifying. With that wheelbase and track width, that would be terrifying. But
it'd be good though, wouldn't it?
Send it.
How good would that be?
Send it. Absolutely. Go.
So
I'm all in.
Joey is out on track, the youngster here at CC Sim Racing, and him and his dad, I'll tell you what, they've been absolute stars. They've been trying to get this internet right. They have bought stuff to make it work, and look at that. It looks absolutely great on stream. It is nice and smooth, and he is out on track. So great to see him, and he's also a karter, so good luck. And he's also put the CC Sim logo on the back of his go-kart over the sun. I'm very, very happy to hear that as well. So Joe is out on track, and he looks very, very quick at the moment. He comes through the S's on the downhill there. Sarah Hawkey, new for CC Sim Racing. Great to have her on the team. Racing in the AWRC, also racing in the Mini Championship. So lovely to see her car absolutely plastered in stickers. We do like that, and it's very similar to a lovely car that she has in real life. That same colour, I mean. Lacko out on track as well. Good to see Lacko. His looks like his stream is running nice and cleanly today, and great to see him out on track. So watch out for Lacko. Good driver there. There is Douglas out in his BMW Mini. Another one to watch out for. I do like that matte finish. That's beautiful. So he's out in 5th place. Hyperboy came in. He is an academy driver. Him and also Richard Pugh racing academy cars here today. The academy livery colour, that is. So if you see the two green ones, they are the academy drivers, so good luck to them today. There is Scotty out on track, very rapid driver. I'm not too sure what it's going to be like in the BMWs, but hell of a driver in GT3, so we'll see what he can do. 124.259 from Joe. Wow, that's a quick lap. So he's started off absolutely flying. Youngster's absolutely doing a cracking job there. 24 there I saw from Lacko, 25s from everybody else at the moment. So great start already, but watch out for Robbo, because I've seen this guy, HRT, coming into CC, and they've absolutely loved it. Literally, I think they told the whole of Hungary about CC Sim Racing. And there he goes with a 24.9, puts him in third place. So HRT at the moment, second and third. Great start here from the guys there. Sean?
Amazing. Just amazing. I'm seeing 24s, low 24s pop up. These are faster than the Clios. And now I will say this. I would put money on a Mini Cooper properly set up, possibly handling a little better than the Clio, just because it's tiny, it's smaller, especially with these flares and the gigantomongous slicks that they have on them. Yeah. It would literally be just put your foot to the floor and turn, I think, with these cars. So, yeah, it's interesting to see. And they should draft well. They should be punching a giant hole through the air because they are basically like pushing a wall through water with regard to how aerodynamic they are, which is none aerodynamic.
They got a round front. That's about it. But yeah, absolutely great to see. Look at that. Joe's done a 1:24.1 now, and he's really up for this today, isn't he? Hopefully, obviously, it's very nerve-wracking for the youngsters because they come into here, obviously, you know, with parental guidance and stuff. Obviously, that's why his dad and mum is right next to him. He's not able to be in our Discord, unfortunately, but he's absolutely doing a sterling job there in first place. Scotty there in second, Lacko third. And as you can see, Annalisa Riot, the American lady, Haber also from the previous race, Damo Roberts there, admin here at CCSim, he's there in 13th, obviously, through the glitching. Unfortunately, they can't start. So Richard Pugh there in 10th, Roller Grand as well, another one that should be racing in the AWRC. Haven't seen her yet, but she's in the Mini, but she has actually not put the wide arch body kit on, which will probably affect her PP level, but it's under, so she'll be okay. There's Richard Pugh there in 9th, trying to get onto these lap times. It's absolutely insane, and this is going to be a massive you know, learning curve for these guys in the academy here.
Yeah, and I want to go back to the front and just comment on the livery on Joe's Mini Cooper. Is the yellow battery powered? It's blinding me.
It is day glow, isn't it? It's beautiful.
It's so bright. Like we're in Georgia here at Road Atlanta, and there are people in Wyoming. Which, for those of you in the UK, Wyoming to Atlanta is probably a solid 2,800 miles away. They can see the car in Wyoming. It's so bright.
Fantastic stuff. And you can see, again, these times are coming in. He's still holding that pole position at the moment, is Joe. He's purple again. He's 3 tenths up. He's 3 tenths up in the first sector. Scotty is now 0.038 behind the leader. Robbie now in third. Lacko fourth. Hyper has gone into 5th place. That's absolutely brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant.
They've slowed down a little bit compared to their practice times. The 24.1, we saw, what did we see? Was it a 23.9 or was it a 22? I can't remember exactly what the fastest run in practice was, but these are a little bit slower.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, wind direction as well. Don't forget that does have a massive play in this game. Didn't realise how much until we watched it the other day. And can Joe claw back a few more tenths away from Scotty here as he crosses on? That's a 23. 23.7. 3 tenths, nearly 4 tenths up on second place. That's incredible. What a lap time.
Silly fast in that tiny little car. That is insanely fast.
Absolutely brilliant. So it's Joe on pole position. 7 minutes 20 have gone. Doug's gone a little bit faster, now into 6th place. This is a good run from him, running for Team Dump Valves there. Hyper is there in 5th. Lacko still holding 4th. Robbie 3rd. Scott in 2nd there. Sarah Hawkey will be in 7th. Obviously, Octane will be at the back of the grid. And Octane, Carlos Octane, which is Charlie, he will be racing in the Mini Challenge in real life. So great to see him on track. Obviously, unfortunately, Lee has got work commitments, Lee Campbell. Again, another one that races in that Mini Challenge, he would have been racing today. Unfortunately, work commitments and family obviously come first. We know that here at CC Team Racing, very big community, family orientated community as well. So great to see them there. Let's have a look at some of these messages. Go Sarah. We got good luck AWRC racers Anna and Sarah. Shout out to the Academy racers Louis, Doug and Richard. Well done, Celine. Great to see that wiki again there. A Academy racer. Jesse says Q cars look good on track. They do indeed. These are the people that are in Roller Grand, still trying to find that lap, and that might be why she's not on the pace at the moment. That's Richard trying to find a way through into that top 5. He's definitely coming down. 2.5 seconds off the leader. That's not too bad at all. Laco's just done a 23.6 and takes pole position. My goodness.
23.6. That is silly fast.
Doug has jumped into 4th place with a 24 as well. He's done a 24, what did he do? 24.2. So he goes into 2nd place for Team Dump Valves. That's absolutely brilliant. So Laco now on pole position. He's really rallying that car around this track. It's brilliant.
Yeah, he jumped up from, I believe he was running in 5th. I had a couple comments that I was going to make that 4th and 5th were separated by only 11 thousandths. And then Laco goes and puts it on pole by 0.1. I'll be able to speak by the end of this.
That's all right, mate.
Laco puts it on pole by 0.14 and ruins my 11 thousandths comment. So thank you, Laco. Appreciate
it's
that.
Laco. Nice one, man. Yeah, so great stuff. We got, sorry, Laszlo held Habbo. He had me sweating. Oh, there you go. Good go team. Hyper, says Nick. Great to see that. There was a message from another sim racing group. I can't see where it is. I do apologise. I did see it come up, but there's so many messages coming through at the moment. It now, which is a real shame. Oh, there it is. Frank Alcardi there says, hello, Addictus Racing Power. Lovely. There we go. Akko goes faster again, does he not? No, he doesn't. Not quite. So that is it. He has finished. There is Joe. Is Joe on the lap? Did Joe get through? Joe got through. So Joe's on the lap. So Scotty goes through. Goes into the 2nd. Scotty does a 23.6 and goes into 2nd place. Now, what's Douglas got? He's got nothing now because he's finished. Robbie is in 5th. Piper in the 6th. Sarah in 7th. It'll be Richard Pugh in 8th place with Rollergrand in 9th. They've still got time, but he really needs to keep an eye on Joe because he's on the lap, and I'm not too sure if he's going faster or slower. So if we keep an eye on that, Sean, while I'm just looking at Rollergrand, see if she makes any climb on her last time. And this doesn't look too bad. She could get a 27 here. Stays in 10th. Well, that'd be 9th on the leaderboard there. The leaderboard. So Joe is now coming through the S's, slightly down on time. So all about this chicane here. What can he do? He takes a lot of the curb. That's good thinking. Puts the power down. Uses all of the curb and a little bit more on the exit. Down the dip. Has he gone faster? He's on the 21, 22, 23. Oh! Goes with a 23.8 on the final corner. And that could have been very close there, Sean. So there's your pole man. It is Laco who takes pole position. Gotti in 2nd. It's going to be Joe in 3rd. It's going to be Douglas in 4th. Robbie 5th. Hypo in 6th. It's going to be Sarah in 7th. It'll be Richard in 8th and Rollergrand in 9th place. And then it'll be Carlos, Annalise, Ava and D. Roberts at the back of the grid. So great stuff there, Sean, on those top 3. And indeed,
top 3 separated by less than half a second. Mini Cooper's on track at Road Atlanta. It's only about 2.5 hours away from my house. You're making me want to go out there and run some laps in real life, and it's good to be back. All is right with the world. Let's go racing.
Let's go racing indeed. So everyone looks like they're ready. So let's get this one underway, shall we? And as we do so, this is what we got next. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. We can't wait to show you. And this is the TCC and STC, and this is happening on Thursday.
grid right now.
Hello, welcome everybody. It is back. We are here for the warm-up. Rolling start. Obviously, as we know, we can't go straight to the track because we have to do resets and get everything settled. We're trying something new, and it seems to have worked so far. And someone was just asking that same question just then. So let's see if we can have a quick word with Joe. I'm just going to jump into the mini group now. And let's see if we can have a quick word of him. Joe, can you talk, mate? I know you're there on track and you're doing a cracking job. That was a fantastic lap. Are you able to talk? Is that Joe there? Yes, he is. Can you talk, Joe, quick? How you doing, mate? That was an absolutely superb job, wasn't it? Dad's with you, isn't he? Yeah, he's watching you on. So obviously, can't have him chatting obviously without parental guidance. So, and obviously his dad is with us in the background, Tom. So great to have him with us. So yeah, so Joe, what a great lap that was. How do you feel? Yeah, they did indeed, mate. Well, good luck. I'm going to jump out of the comments box and let you get on with it. Good luck, buddy, and we'll see you at the end, hopefully. Well done. So, there we go. Just had a quick chat with Joe there. I do apologise, you didn't hear him. Sorry, Lewis, you didn't hear him. I didn't have the mute on because I've just come out of that. Sorry, Nicky, yeah. Basically, he sounded a bit out of breath, to be honest. But Dad's in the background, and it looks like they're all getting settled, ready to come around, and going a little bit too fast for my liking. It should settle down a little bit more. Scotty should be side by side there with Lacko, but they're coming around. They're all round here now, and off they go. Great start there, and it looks like actually Joe got a belter of a start. He's down the inside of Lacko for the lead. Look at this. Into the braking zone. Thinks better of it. It's Lacko who holds. Oh, Lacko's gone wide. There's a contact between the three at the top three. And Scotty takes the position. So it's Scotty in the lead. It's Joe running outside. There's a little bit of a glitch. Hopefully that holds off. Oh, there's a contact again. And both of them are off. And there's more contact. Oh, that did not go well at all. And Lacko has got the lead back there, Sean. Oh, what a mess at the start of this race.
Yeah, they need to calm down.
Oh my goodness, they need to settle down.
And around in the S's. Who was that went around in the S's? Did you see who that was, Craig?
Yeah, I think it was Scott. Scott was there. There's a bit of contact between Joe there and Scott. I think Scott got back on. Yes, he has. There's Scott there, and he's got aero damage, so that hopefully will sort itself out. It has got a penalty, so there's a lot of contact. There's a lot of glitching at the back here, so that is not going to help Scott at all. So that's why we have him at the back, so hopefully everyone gets away. But it didn't quite work out that way, did it? So there's Roller Grand. There's Annalisa Wright. She'll be making her way through the American there, so keep an eye on her. Very quick driver indeed. Hammer also at the back there. He'll be looking to close in, but it's HRT 1-2 at the moment. Joe there in second with Hyper now in third. Sarah Hawkey losing it on the braking, and I think she might. I'm not too sure if she'll get that place back. I think she might, because no, she's carrying on. Good girl. So she goes. Sarah is now into fourth place. That'll be looked at, obviously. But on the brakes, very, very early was Hyper, it looked like. So Sarah is now into that fourth spot, and they seem to have settled down now here, Sean.
They've settled down a little bit, but I would imagine right about now tempers have flared about as much, if not more, than the flares on those wheel arches. And we probably have some drivers with a little bit of red mist right now. So deep breaths all around. And
yeah.
Carry on, please, carry on.
Yeah, definitely. There's Carlos Octane. Obviously, there's the glitching up. We're saying, oh, contact! There's contact! And who was that? Who was that in the wall?
Robbie,
who was that?
Robbie's
Robbie. In the wall. Oh, so Robbie's in the wall. Mistake there from Robbie, and he was in second place. So that puts Joe back into second. Sarah Hawkey now into third, and that's a real shame. So HRT 12th and 13th now. Lacko in the lead, 1.7 seconds. Plenty of time in this race to go, and there is Joe in second. He's got a nice big gap, but Sarah's under pressure from Hyper, and Hyper's going around the outside of Sarah for position here. This is going to be intense.
Yeah, that drag race is not in Hyper's favor at this point. Sarah's got the inside of 10A. It would take almost a miracle for Hyper to make that pass. We saw it in the Clios, and we're seeing it here in the Minis. Just the way to get that pass done is not around the outside going down that hill. It's very, very difficult to do.
Yeah, definitely. Gaming says, let's go. Great to see you, Gaming ITZ. Thank you very much for joining us. Apologies for that, Nick, about the comms. Hopefully we'll get to speak to Joe in a moment as well. A full-on scuffle at the start. Yeah, that was very, very aggressive. There's plenty of time in this race, but massive shout-out to Carlos, because obviously we said to him at the start they can't get involved in the glitching. There's a car off and gone wide. It's Richard Pugh, and he's managed to get back on, and at least might have a little chance down the inside there. Not quite doing it. But as you can see, some of the guys glitching, which is why, again, we keep reminding everyone that they will start at the back of the grid if they are. We just want to keep them running, but that's what happens. And it looks like Scott's in a real mess here. So Scott's got some problems managing to get it back on the track. So he's got plenty of time. Just needs to get some composure now and get himself back into this race. But everyone's starting to settle down a little bit more at the front. Chris now there in 7th place. Roberts had a good run as well. He has a penalty, so that could give Douglas a position here as they slow down. And here goes Douglas for position and goes through. So there he is. Brilliant stuff from Douglas. Carlos Octane trying to get down the inside of Hyper now. So he's looking very racy. Sarah's managed to gain on Joe here, but Lacko is pulling away. 5.1 seconds. Wow, he's flying, the leader.
Yeah, Lacko's getting it done. Annalise back there at 8th. Looking pretty solid back there, but still seeing a little bit of glitch from her, as well as there was another car I was watching that was bouncing around on us a little bit. So we've got a little bit of server issue happening in the mini race, and I hate to see server issues dictate what's going to happen as this unfolds, but there's no way around it, unfortunately. It's just if you're glitching and you're in it, you don't want to jump out, but at the same time, whoever's behind you really doesn't want to get anywhere near you because they don't know where you're going to be. It just makes things tough. We'll have to see how this unfolds. We're on lap 5, so we've got quite a ways to go. It's going to be fun.
Definitely. Great shout there, mate. Don't forget we have the GT3 1 hour race as well. That's going to be absolutely hectic. We're a bit over schedule, which is a bit of an issue, but hopefully it'll be all good to go in the next one. They've had plenty of practice. Lobbies are open. Hyper is there in 4th. Carlos is looking very racy at the moment. And as you can have a look down the inside here, goes into the chicane again. Another one, again, Hyper showing that he's been working very, very hard in the academy. You can see it is paying off because his defensive lines there was absolutely solid, making sure that Carlos can't get through, but he's putting him under real pressure, and it's a bit worrying that that's glitching so much. I hope there's no contact, but he is there and still holding that 4th place. He's doing a good job there, isn't he, Sean?
He's doing a really good job. Is it Hyper or Carlos that's glitching? I can't tell. They're so close
Carlos,
together.
yeah.
Screens. Is it Carlos?
Yes.
That's doing the okay. Yeah. Again, you hate to see it, but there's really nothing you can do with GT being open to everyone all over the world. It's cool to see people from so many different countries on track at the same time. Though you've grown CC quite a bit since last I was here. So.
Yeah, I think the Super Sundays have definitely worked because it means that everyone from across the world can actually have a taste of what's here and what we have to offer. And and obviously with the development now and hopefully the build up and hopefully there's some more progression with Devon that we can really get some big names in here and hopefully they can enjoy it as much as we do. But this battle here at the moment with Roberts, Annalise and Scott is really kicking off here. So let's go on board with Scotty. Let's see what he can see because he's got 2 BMW Minis and they're gonna make it easy there, aren't they, Sean?
Nope. Equally matched cars. No reason to make it easy, that's for sure. What was the O?
Roberts penalty as he came onto the back straight there and slotted through. Roberts is now into 9th. Annalise is still holding that 7th place, makes a mistake, and that is going to be Scotty through. So Scotty's now made another position, 2 places in 2 corners. That can't be bad. He's now into 7th place from the back of the grid after that incident. Great stuff from Scotty, really pushing on now.
Yep, Roberts is bouncing around a little bit there too on the glitch train. He was off in the grass coming up the hill going underneath the bridge at 11, and you don't want to be off driver's left coming up that hill. There's a big mound of dirt and a bridge structure that you really don't want to hit there, and he did a good job avoiding it, but don't be there next lap. Don't be there at all.
Yeah, definitely. Just see Richard making a mistake into the braking zone. It's very blind, isn't it? I mean, what's it like in real life, Sean? Because is it that blind in the corner? Contact, and that is Rollergrant off. Big crash. Big crash. Engine damage, aero, and suspension, and that is her off. And she's plowed into the wall. And she's managed to get going again. But big contact there coming through the dip. And yeses there, Sean. But yeah, going back to the question I was saying, is it that blind? That's at the top of the hill, turn 2.
It's fairly blind. The way that crests, when you get up to the top of the hill, that right-hander at the top of the hill is considered turn 3, and yeah, you don't see much as you turn into 1. It's straight up the hill. You've got the little jog to the left. That's 2. The right-hander's 3. So as you're turning into 2, you really can't see what's happening at 4, which is on the other side of the hill, heading down through the S's, and you can get in a lot of trouble there, especially in faster cars. And it's really odd for me to say this, but you know, with minis running in the 123 to 26, 27 range, these are really fast cars. Yeah, it's going to happen. You're going to get it wrong, or you're going to get caught up. So yeah, it's someone gets it wrong on the other side of that hill in 4, you get there in a hurry, and it can end up being a big pileup for sure.
Yeah, just notice Lacko now has been dropped to 3.3 seconds. So his laps at times are very consistent. 24.9, 24.1, 24, 24, 24. Let's have a look at Joe. Joe's got the fastest lap at 23.8, and he's doing very low 24. So he's slowly chipping away at Lacko now. So confidence is very high for the youngster. So Lacko in the lead. There is Joe in second. Sarah Hawkey holding third. Carlos Octane is flying and trying to chase her down. 25, but look at those consistent lap times from Sarah. Brilliant stuff. Octane is now doing 24s. That's why he's starting to close her up and doing a good job. Hyper's still holding that 5th place, but he's got a gaggle of cars behind him with Douglas Scott, and Annalise is now coming into play as well. So that's going to be a good battle. Those 3 there. Penalty, 1 second penalty for Scotty, so that's going to really kick him in the teeth.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to make up. I mean, any time you drop through a mistake is bad enough. When you make a mistake big enough to get you that penalty, that's going to hurt. You lose the slipstream, you lose a lot with these little cars.
Definitely see Scotty trying to close the gap, and he even needs to get past him quickly and then get the penalty, or just bite his tongue a little bit and just say, do you know what, I'm just gonna have to wait. But he is trying to have a look down the inside of Chris, and he's not got an opportunity now to hold that line and into the braking zone. Has Chris given him room? Not quite. He sort of just slightly shuts the door and in. That's okay. Bit of argy-bargy, doesn't hurt anybody, but he managed to pull away now, and it looks like they're actually catching. Are they catching Carlos and Sarah? They are, aren't they? They are slowly losing them in. As you can see, Sarah's under pressure now from Hypo with, what's that, 7.5 minutes to go, 6.5 minutes to go, sorry.
Yeah, I do think that there's a bit of a train right behind Sarah that, well, as soon as I say they're getting ready to catch up, I saw one of the Academy cars go off there in 10A, big mistake, and position change there. The green car wasn't in the lead going down the hill to 10A, and now it is not in the lead of that battle. Yeah,
great shout, mate. You're correct, and that is Douglas, who's now into 5th place for Team Dump Valves. Team Dump Valves must be very happy, because I know that I did see Dan Lofthouse is watching. He's our photographer here at CC Sim with these absolutely amazing images, so he'll be back on them again. So if Sam Payton is in, he'll feast your eyes on some of these that are going to be coming through. So there is Douglas in 5th place, Hyper in 6th, Scotty trying to get that back, and he's done very well considering he just had a 2nd penalty, and he's trying that same line again down the inside. I think he might have it this time. He's got the car side by side. Scotty goes down the inside, and Hyper does the exact thing that he should do, just gives the respect. And again, it's a massive learning curve. Good driver in front of him, and he can learn a lot from. So there he goes. Still that battle between Sarah and Octane has still not changed, but penalty for Octane, and this is going to give Sarah the opportunity to just slowly pull away now, and she has done. Now let's have a look at the leaders. Lacko now dropped to 2.4 seconds, so he's slowly catching his Joe. Can he get a win on his debut here at CC Sim?
Of course he can.
5 minutes to go.
Of course he can, or maybe not. We don't know.
We can't do it because we can't do the commentator's curse. That's the problem. we need to be quiet. He can't do it. That's usually the other way round, but we'll see. But Lacko also debut here for CC, so great to see him on track. Has been practicing a lot in the GT3 cars as well. But there is Joe, and everyone will be rooting him on, and he's doing a good job there. Sarah's still holding off Octane for that podium. Can she do it for her first race here, debut race for CC? And Carlos is trying everything he can. Tell you what, he's done really well from the obviously glitching at the back to get himself into 4th place there. There's Douglas in 5th, Scotty in 6th, now trying to close him down. And they definitely are. Looks like Chris is definitely catching on Carlos. It really does, doesn't he?
Yep, absolutely. And I would also like to give a shout out to the Hoonigan livery, whoever painted that. You're quite good. Lots of talent there. Love to see that. And you mentioned Team Dump Valve. I like Team Dump Valve. I that's very cool. All I can think of is Team.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you sort of do the noise. Yeah.
So who do you race for? Well, I race for Team.
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
What?
So, Douglas is there in 5th, Scotty in 6th. Hyper's now got a couple of cars behind him now. There is Annalisa Riot. She's now back into play, which is great stuff for her. Habba is doing I tell you what, he's done very, very well. He's now back into 9th place. There is Roberts in 10th. Robbie now in 11th from obviously the spin early on. Richard Pugh now dropped down into 12th. Rollerground still flying around there and doing a good job. But Lacko has got a few issues because I wonder if he can see him in the rear view mirror. He has managed to claw his way back up a few tenths there, Sean. 2.6 now, but it is slowly coming down.
Slowly coming down. The race is quickly winding down too. So I don't know whether there's enough time in this one to make up 2.6 seconds. Lacko is out there on his own right now. No worries that Joe's going to be in that slipstream, but you know, weird things happen. Mistakes are made. You never know. That's why we keep pushing.
Exactly, that is why we keep pushing. And Joe there in 2nd place, still pushing on, still has that fastest lap, so that's going to be very, very beneficial for him if he can hold that fastest lap. 33 points for the win. It's 30 for 2nd, 2 points for your fastest lap. So Carlos has now got past, or has he? Because Sarah's got the inside line. She's going to hold that inside line, and he's done it round the outside there, Sean. He got that done very early and managed to get that done, but that was a little bit earlier into the S's than obviously on the S's today. But
yeah. He had basically gotten by her going down the hill. That's why that held that time. And I think Sarah just understood that if she tried to carry it all the way down the hill to her normal braking zone, there was going to be contact there. So it looked to me like Sarah gave up the corner.
Yeah.
And rightly so. Carlos was well and truly past her front bumper with his car. So and now Sarah's basically reminding Carlos that she is still there and using the front bumper as a weapon on the rear end of Carlos's car.
Yeah, there we are. We're on board with Sarah. She has got a second penalty. 18 minutes and 45 seconds. Not long to go. Just over a minute to go in this race. And it is Lacko from Joe that is holding that lead. Lacko in front of Joe. Carlos in 3rd. Sarah Hawkey in 4th. You can just see Chris on the back. Chris Douglas there in 5th place. But he's also got Scotty now in 6th place, just behind him. And these lap times are absolutely fantastic. Obviously, no, it won't be because they're 125s. But watch out for Chris. Now, is he going to get a chance down the inside? It's going to be very brave here. Is he going to do it into the braking zone? It'll be very, very brave indeed. I don't think he's got enough. Oh, he has. He's gone for it. But I think Sarah's got the inside line. She's just said no. And now Scotty's involved. And here they go as they climb the hill. And it looks like Scotty's got both of them in that corner. That's incredible. He tried it and he should have waited, and that's put Sarah out wide, and she's managed to get that back, and she's going to try and get on the back of Scotty, and Sarah's now dropped into 5th place, but now again Chris is going down the inside. Oh my goodness.
Welcome to Road Atlanta. Goodness gracious.
Brilliant driving.
That move that Chris made going down the hill to 10A, that was the lunge to end all lunges, and pulled it off mostly clean. That doesn't even make sense. Like I've seen things like that tried in real life, and they always end in tears.
Brilliant. Sorry, Sean. I've got
no,
brilliant stuff. great stuff there from Douglas. He was trying, and Sarah literally just put the pressure on, made a mistake, and Sarah managed to get down the inside and takes that back from Douglas. That was great racing. Sean, sorry, carry on, mate, as we see the leaders coming down the back straight.
That was 4 or 5 corners of unbelievably good racing. I want more of that. Can I have some more, sir?
Yes, you definitely can, sir, in about 5 minutes' time. So Lacko is coming through. He's going to finish this race, and he's going to take his win. So great stuff from him. He will take round 1 of the BMW Mini Championship. Great stuff from him. Oh, he's done a handbrake. I hope that was not on purpose, because we know what happens if you handbrake. It rules. So there is Joe. He takes 2nd place. Carlos is going to finish in 3rd. So he's going to finish in 3rd. Congratulations to him. Now, it looks like Douglas has got past Sarah. So there's Scotty in 4th place. It's going to be Douglas who finishes in 5th, from Sarah Hawkey in 6th. Annalise has gone through and into 7th. Roberts is in 8th. Piper in 9th. There's Robbie in 10th. Haber's coming through in 11th place. As he does so, he cruises through now into 11th place. Well done to Haber. Great sport as he comes through. There is Richard Pugh in 12th and Rolla Grand in 13th. We'll have a chat with her about some of those adjustments to the car. But it is Lacko, Joe and Carlos for top 3. What a drive that was.
Yeah, I watched Chris make that last lap, last 3 corners move on Sarah there. Intense. That's the only word that can describe what we just saw over that last lap and a half. Everybody fighting to try to figure out how they can get up to the podium, and yeah, that was fun to watch. If the GT racing is going to be that good, then bring it right now. Let's not stop the action.
Let's not stop. It is coming, and we're just waiting for our top 3 to come in. We do have one of them. Let's have a quick word with him. Oh, we have got Charlie in there. So Charlie, mate, that was a brilliant race. Obviously, heavy glitching, which is unfortunate, but still got on the podium from the back of the grid there, mate. Well done. How'd you feel?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. It's pretty good from 10th. That's not too bad. I'll take that all day long, mate.
Yeah, well done, buddy. It's great to see you racing, and I wish you the best of luck in the next one, because that was super. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, mate.
Thank you, mate. Cheers.
Let's have a quick word with Joe, because he's in there. Joe, your dad will be jumping for joy, I'm pretty sure. Finishing 2nd. That was intense. How'd you feel?
Yeah, it was a good race. I mean, I made a couple of mistakes at the start that I lost time on. But I started to catch Lacko up at the end, but overall happy. 2nd and fastest lap, so definitely can't be disappointed with that.
Yeah, definitely, mate. You did an absolutely superb job. Well done. Congratulations. Absolutely well done.
Yes.
Buzzing for you. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
So let's have a quick word with Mr. HRT Lacko. Obviously, with the issues he had at the start, obviously we were worrying about him. Obviously, the Wi-Fi and the bandwidth and everything. He's managed to get himself back on. He actually went out and got some cables. And Lacko, you finished with a convincing win there with a 2.9 second gap at the end of the race. How'd you feel, mate? Lacko. He's there. There he is. How you doing, mate? How'd you feel? Shell shock, Sean.
Can't hear him. Nope, can't hear him. Yeah, he's speechless. That's how he feels. He has no words.
Yeah, it is absolutely speechless. So there we go. So hopefully we'll have a chat with Lacko afterwards. But if you can't hear us, Lacko, just don't worry about it, mate. I'm pretty sure he'll be very happy that he's trying to get in, but unfortunately not. But yeah, brilliant stuff. Oh, we'll try again. Lacko, you there? No, we can't hear him. He's not there. Don't worry, Lacko. Don't worry. We'll try again next time. But we'll have a chat with him and see if we can get some comments and put it on the Facebook page. But fantastic stuff from all of the drivers tonight so far. Absolutely brilliant. So Lacko takes the win. Joe in 2nd there. And Charlie finishing from the back of the group. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Thank you to everyone who is liking the stream. If you haven't done so already, please go and follow us on YouTube. CC Sim Racing on YouTube. Give us a subscribe. We would really appreciate that. Help us massively as we try to attack the 1,000 follows. But Sean, we got GT3 next. You ready?
No, I don't think I'm going to be able to handle it, to be honest. Hopefully we see more of what we saw in those last 1 or 2 laps there with the Mini Coopers. What I'm really curious to see is how fast are the GTs around here in comparison to, because if Minis are running 23s, the GTs should be running 10 seconds faster than that, and that puts them at LMP3 pace, which
Yeah,
is
it's around. If I remember right, I think it's about 119. I saw something like that. So that's what I mean. They're rapid, our little cars. So we'll see how they get on in the next one. But so join me and Sean in the next race. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is your feature race. It is the GT3s. We're going to have a couple of minutes, and we'll get this all sorted out. So please enjoy another piece of this music here from Realm, and it's called Crazy.
You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's go. No, 'cause I feel the storm. Yours is the sun, yours is the sun, yours is the sun, yours is the sun, yours is the sun. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean let's go. No, 'cause I feel the storm. Yours is the sun, yours is the sun. You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. No, 'cause after the storm, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun. You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. You and me, we both live life at full speed, easy to see. When we collide, no one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. No, 'cause after the storm, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun, you'll see the sun. And after the stars that crumble to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. No, 'cause after the storm.
Hello everybody, welcome back to CC Sim Racing for the GT3 1 hour endurance. I'm your commentator Craig Cook. Alongside me again is Mr. Sean Yoder, and after two little support races there, Sean, now starting to get to the big guns, the GT3s, and what a sight they are.
They're gorgeous machines. I love them as much here as I love them in real life, and seeing some 117s on the board at the front of the field there, that's unslowed. That is very, very fast. This is a very, very fast racetrack with really only two places that offer high percentage passing. Everywhere else is sort of, you send it in there with a prayer if you're going to try anywhere else in those two spots. We'll see how this unfolds. The speeds obviously are rising, so the consequences are higher as well.
Indeed. And as you can see, unfortunately, Roberts, who's got probably one of the better internet connections, has obviously got some big groundwork happening in the background. So he now having to start from the back of the grid. Full grid for this one, and some cracking drivers out on show. Lewis Beckenham is there on track. He is starting his qualifier and obviously won today at Thruxton Kart Centre. So he'll be very happy to see how this unfolds today. So good luck to Lewis in the Porsche. A lot of Porsches on track. There is Clive obviously back in the CC car in the Porsche, and up to him. Looks like it's a Porsche sensation at the moment because Zabas also in the Porsche, and I hate to say it again, but there's another one. Hassler is in the Porsche, and that's 4 in a row. Can we make it 5? Of course we can. It's HRT Robbie also in a Porsche. Welcome to the Porsche Super Cup. And then we got Scotty also in a Porsche. So it's a Porsche. One moment. Lacko, yay, is in a GTR. So great to see Lacko in the GTR. Hopefully has a good run today. Then we have Viper in a McLaren. Absolutely stunning livery from Hypre. I'm pretty sure it's Hypre, and great to see that car on track. And that is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous to look at. There is Louis back out also in a Porsche, and great to see him on track. And another one that he's been having an iron about livery. So I said to him, what about the green one? I think that looked great, and that is absolutely gorgeous. Livery winner for me. Audio Muted out also in the Skyline, has managed to get his livery on, and that looks absolutely gorgeous as well. Spent a lot of time on there, it looks like. And also Gear Kayla racing for Racing Rival. So good to see Gear Kayla out, and again another driver to watch out for in the BMW. Watsy also been practicing in the CC car. Great to see him back CC Sim Racing, also in the newer model Skyline. So good to see him out on track. So nice little selection liveries. And then we've got Jesse also racing in that lovely looking livery, and obviously his team won the Super Bowl, so I'm pretty sure he is raving in there at the moment. So great to see Jesse out on track, and this is a first for Jesse in the GT3s. Also commentates with me on a regular basis on Thursday, so good to see him out on track. But that is quite a selection of cars on there. Go on.
Quite a selection of cars, and I just watched Jesse come down the hill through turn 12. Went out, mowed some grass, knocked over a couple of billboards. He is barely hanging on to that Corvette right now, and now in the grass, in the air. Slow it down a little bit there, Jesse. Slow it down. Go slower to go faster.
Indeed. And just to everyone who is watching, please don't forget to like and share. Tell everyone about what is going on here at CC Racing. This is going to be an absolutely brilliant race. And last time out when we had the practice run, it was Zabas that took the win very convincing. But I think there's a lot of people that have got to really up their game, and one of them at the moment is Clive, who is on pole position at the moment, but it depends on the race. Scotty is holding third. Lewis will be very happy in the top 5 there, with Audio Muted, the first of the Skylines, there in the 5th place, with Lacko just behind him, also in 6th place. Haslett now in 7th, with Robbie in the Porsche in 8th, Viper in place. Now into 10th as we see a change, because Watsy has now put himself into 9th spot. Great stuff from these guys here, Sean, and we got, what's that, just over 5 minutes to go. Times are looking pretty good.
Yeah, somebody needs to find 0.308 seconds and knock Clive off that top spot, because I'm a little uncomfortable with a 116.666.
Yeah, just a 5 or something, just to mess it up a little
it's
bit.
not the best of omens for this race at this point in time, but we'll see how it goes.
Indeed, but yeah, that is a bit worrying. So hopefully, oh, there you go. Just as he says that, a 16.526 just pops in there. So
Good
very,
job, Clive.
very good stuff from Clive there as he goes stays in pole position. And good to see Sabre. He's now jumped up again a little bit faster there with a 17.4. 17.4's coming in thick and fast at the moment. There's a 17.7, 17.6, very tight at the top here. 1.5 off the lead is Monty from 9th place. We're about a second from 5th. So that's not too bad at all. As you can see, Lacko into the 6th spot there. Already muted now popping into 5th place with that time. He goes with a 117.5. Gear Keller now in the 118s. So, obviously we see the Porsches leading at this moment, but obviously strategy comes into play as well. Times 4 on the tyres. We've also got times 2 on the tyres, times 4 on fuel. But we've also got change of right there. Time of day change at times 4, so at some point it will start turning a little bit darker throughout this race.
Any chance of rain?
No, unfortunately they haven't got rain for this track.
That's right, I remember that now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the way that they do that. I don't understand how they pick and choose what track gets rain and what track doesn't. Why they just can't have it enabled for all of them. But,
I don't know. It's very, very strange indeed, but they are coming through now. What do we got now? We have, what's that, just over 3 minutes to go. These times are coming in thick and fast now. Everyone here on 6 now, just over Lewis 1.114. HRT Louis has gone faster again with a 116. So it's not too bad, is it? 1.5 seconds from the top 10 there from Sean. That's absolutely impressive.
That's quite tight. It's quite tight. If this were a long race like Petit Le Mans, a 10-hour affair, that would be good for the folks in the back. But it's only an hour-long race, so if you're losing a second a lap, you will be a ways back here at the end of this thing. So let's see if we can tighten the field up a little bit more. That would be absolutely amazing. I'm watching Clive run his lap right now. His line is pretty much exactly as you would run in real life to get the most out of this practice. He is extracting all the performance there is to extract, I believe, from that 911 right now. Yeah, 117.7 that lap for Clive, so big slowdown. Big slowdown, it was as fast as 65.
Yeah, definitely very, very good stuff. You can say just going up to, was it 12th here, just watching average Viper. Everyone seems to be in the 17s now, which is pretty good. Just hopefully do what Viper can do as he through. Right-hander, that could be a 17, 16, 17. Yeah, he's popped in a 17. That puts him into 7th place. So that's a great lap there from Viper. Really starting to get his game on right at the last moments of this qualify. You can see the tyres and the degradation. You can't see that, but I can. Tyre degradation is aggressive on this track, but we shall see, shan't we? So just over half a tank there in 7 laps. So we're looking sort of just around sort of at the lap 20-ish mark, just under, I think, the change of fuel and maybe tyres. But I wonder if they're going to change strategy. We'll give them a couple of minutes so they can adjust, and then they'll be ready to rock and roll. Obviously, the tyres could be the one. Only just recovered from the stress of the Mini last lap. What have I missed? Not a lot at the moment. It is very tight though. If we go through the grid. And there we have it, look at that. So Robbie, 1.2 seconds off the lead lap. That's the top 12. Impressive.
Indeed. The top 2 separated by 35 hundredths.
It's incredible.
Zabas trying to run Clive down, doing everything in his power to run Clive down. Porsche on Porsche. Zabas coming down the hill to 10A right now. Let's see if he can make up 0.035 seconds. And make Clive a very unhappy man.
Yeah, it's very, very close, isn't it? So there we go. Yes, you can see Robbie's really trying to push that Porsche around there. What's he in 11th?
There you go. Oh, not only
Zabas
did he killed it.
stole it.
Slayed it.
He has stolen it, hasn't he? Right at the last minute. Has he got another lap? Yes, he has. So Zabas has taken pole position on the final lap. Now, he has got one more to go, but that's very impressive. 0.182. Haslett has absolutely... It looks like he's parked up. Not too sure what's happened there to Haslett. Getting out of the way there. Another Gear Kayla looks like he's had an incident as well. So I think Haslett and Gear Kayla have had contact somewhere because Gear Kayla's slowing right down. Making sure he's out the way. There is Clive. So Clive has finished and he will stay there. Scotty gets a 1:16.9 on the last lap. So 1 minute 16.910 on the final lap there. There is audio muted. He's still on the lap. What can he do? Can he go any faster? Oh, actually, doing too bad there, is he? Oh, comes around the exit. No, not quite fast enough. But he's in 4th. So that puts the Skyline in 4th place. So that'd be interesting if you can see the back of those guys in front there. Gone with that power from that Skyline. That's going to be intense coming down the back straight.
Yeah, Skyline is a very fast car straight. We have a long straightaway from 7 all the way down the hill to 10A. And that car should be able to stretch its legs really well coming down that back stretch. And the top 10 or 7, what are the top 10 separated by, Craig?
1.277. That's incredible, isn't it? 1.5 seconds, 1.387 is on the top 12. Limelick is just a little bit off the pace at the moment, but again, he hasn't been racing it as much, so you know he will be slightly off pace, but he'll be back. He'll be absolutely fine. So, yeah, very, very intense stuff. Looking at the fuel levels, they're all about sort of just over under half a tank. And Lacko in the 6th spot looks very, very good indeed. Had the better of the fuel there. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be intense. Just going to give them a couple of minutes to sort out their fueling and what their tyres are going to be start this race, because that's going to be another big push, isn't it? And we will let you know what the tyres are. Zabas MVP. Look at that. Lots of messages coming in all of a sudden. Dave's gone, I'll grab the wine. As the messages come in. Who's being brave? I see a McLaren on the track. Yeah, he's actually done very, very well. Finished 7th place there. So Zabas on pole. Clive in 2nd. Scott there in 3rd. Audio Muted 4th. Hassett 5th. Lacko 6th. Viper in 7th. Gear Kayla 8th. Lewis in 9th. Lou there in 10th. Woodsy in 11th. We just quickly go down there. HRT Robbie in 12th. Limelicker 13th. And obviously Roberts had to start from the back of the grid to glitch in. So hopefully everyone is ready and settled with their setup. We're going to get going. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an absolute belter of a race. I really, really can't wait and see what happens. But while we're waiting, let's check out what's going to be happening in next month's race. Look, just watch. Welcome back everybody to CC Sim Racing. GT1 1-hour race is about to start and Zabas is on pole position. Clive is there in second place as they warm up coming down the hill now. Scott in third place. There he is, audio muted, fastest of the GT R's there. There he is. There's Hassler in fifth place. We have Lacko in sixth. That McLaren there in seventh of average Viper. Gia Kayla in eighth. Lewis is in ninth. Louis in 10th. Watsy in 11th. We're going to go back to the leaders as we watch them come down the hill now. And what a beautiful sight that is. And hopefully everyone's ready, because this is going to be an absolute belter. 1 hour racing of these GT3 cars. Let's see what happens as they cross the line now. Away they go. Good start from both the leaders there. Looks like Scott's had a good run off audio muted, which he has done. And it's Zabas who takes the lead into turn one for the first time, with Clive in second, Scotty in third. And looks like there's a move down the outside by one of the Porsches there. And it's Lacko. Average is looking for a way through as well. Gia Kayla has been bundled out the way there, but it looks like he's managed to get through Lewis there in that 8th spot. Good battle there between those guys, but leaders all through, everyone's through nice and easy, which is absolutely fantastic stuff. And let's go back to the leaders. It's Zabas holding that lead already, and Clive trying to chase him down. And that's not what he wanted at the start of this race, but there's plenty of time, isn't there, Jess? Sean, sorry. Busy.
Yeah, tons of time. Tons of time.
So, Zabas in the lead, and already you can see, I wonder if fuel strategy will come into play. All drivers are on the racing soft tyres, just to let everyone know. We'll keep you posted on the fuel situation, but it's Zabas in the lead. Clive second, audio muted in third. Battle there already, as you can see, Lacko going down the inside of Scott for position. Has he got that done? Yes, he has. Good move. So, HRT, Lacko now into fourth place, audio muted is there in third place in front. So the Skyline start to show their speed down that back straight already, Sean.
Yeah. We knew that we're gonna, the horses were gonna have a hard time dealing with these on straight line speed, and it shows up on the lap 2. Towards the end of the lap 2, as they come down that back stretch. Now coming up the hill though, the Nissans aren't too slow in corners either, are they, Craig? Pretty quick everywhere.
Yeah, they look very good. They're slightly different lines from the two drivers. You can see very audio muted going for that sort of aggressive sort of line. You can see Lacko seems a little bit smoother coming through the corners there. So we'll keep an eye on that. And as you can see, Lacko is definitely clawing him in. And we'll see if these two work together to try and grab the back of the leader. And as you can see, just loses the back end of the car there, does Lacko, but he's managed to hold it. That's incredible stuff. On board now with Scotty down the back straight. And it's all about fuel saving, making sure you can keep an eye on the guy behind you as well, because this is the McLaren of Viper, now into 6th place, so he's made up a few places as well. The Clive's now on the back of Zabas, battle for third place on this fantastic track at Road Atlanta on lap 3. Plenty of time to go. We're looking around sort of lap, maybe about sort of 16, 17, if you a little bit of fuel saving, may get to the 20 marker. So could be 2 stops. Be very brave for 1 stop, but I think everyone will be 2 stopping today here, Sean. Sorry, I keep calling you Jess. Jess to being here.
It's perfectly okay.
Sorry, Sean.
Just call me Jesse. It's
Call me
fine.
Jesse.
It's not a problem. Yeah, this. I think this is definitely going to be a 2-stop. No one's going to be able to really conserve fuel. You know, it's a minute 16-second lap, and if you're running in the 16s to 18s basically with these GT cars, your foot's to the floor. You know, there's no conservation mode at all in play here. So yeah, it's gonna have to be a 2-stopper. I would wait. I would put a little bit of money on that 2-stopper forever.
I reckon so. It looks like they've all got a very similar strategy here. As you can see, Hassler has a penalty, and that's Lou going into 7th place. So mistake there from Hassler, but he's back in the tow. He's going to have another try. But again, it's all about just staying with the guys in front. If you could stay with the pack and use their air, you know, get into the slipstream, save a little bit of fuel as well. I mean, you're in for the big money at the end, and I don't know what Zabas and Clive are on, but they're absolutely flying. I don't think there's no fuel saving between them.
No, not at all. Not at all. You see people running these cars dry, taking the tires to the edge, and having to pit as a result. An hour wide open throttle around here is going to take its toll on equipment for sure.
Yeah, definitely. As you can see, we have on screen at the moment. He's got a great view of what's happening. There's a little mistake there. Who's that? Was that Gear Kaler? I don't think it was. I think it was something. Who's that? I think it's Haslett. Now he's under real pressure now from Gear Kaler, and again, staying with the group is the best option at this moment. And you know, if you've got that little bit of fuel, then push last minute. Get every ounce of power out of this car before you dive into the pit stop. Don't forget, pit penalty are on as well. Apparently, your mic has come down a bit. Adjust it. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear it now, Matty. Apologies. And again, Hassett has another penalty.
As Haslett gets that penalty, I'm going to have to say something I don't want to say this, Craig, but the concussion seems to be getting the best of me right now, and I'm going to have to step away for a few minutes. I apologize for that.
You're fine.
I'm
you're
pretty
fine.
sure, Craig, you're good to go. It's not like you don't know what you're doing, so continue doing what you do, and I'll try to come back, but I'm about as green as that grass that you see right now on the screen, so I'm going to step away for a minute, and I hope this race unfolds and it's exciting for you all. And thank you so much for having me back in the booth, Greg.
Oh, you're welcome, mate. You sit down and relax and rest, mate. Great to have you back, and apologies, obviously, been on quite a long time as well. So well done, mate. You've done a great job there. So fingers crossed, Sean better. So, great to have Sean in the commentary booth there. So he's going to take a break, and hopefully he might come back, but doesn't well, and I'll have to race. But as we go back to this cracking battle here, it's Lewis holding off at the moment. Gear Kaler, he's now got past, and with that penalty from Hassett, it's really caused confusion. But Louis has now got on the back of Viper, and Louis is having a look for a position change. Again, got to keep an eye on the fuel. We're just over 3/4 of a tank for most of these guys. We'll take a run down. So there's a good battle going on here between Lacko and Audio Muted. And Lacko's got the run, or has Audio Muted got the run? Audio Muted's got the run, sorry, should I say, on Lacko, and gets that done. But Lacko's going to have the exit speed, is he? He's going to try it, but he doesn't quite do it. So Audio back into 3rd place. Good move there from Audio. Lacko now into 4th place again. You can just see up front there is Clive. He's now off the toe of Zabas. And get back into this. There is Zabas, 1.5 seconds, and fuel's not looking too bad, just over half a tank for him, slightly more for Clive at the moment. Audio Mute is looking pretty good, same, just over half a tank there, and Lacko looks absolutely stupendous. He's just past the 3/4 mark. Scott there as well, he's on the 3/4 mark. Viper is on the half tank mark. Lewis there is just over half a tank. Louis is doing very well, again, just over half a tank. Gear Kaler, a little bit closer to half tank there. Watsy's looking very good as well. Haslett also just over 3/4 just under 3/4 of the tank, should say. As he tries to have another pinch at the skyline into the corner. Louis is trying to defend as he was trying to have an overtake on Gear Kaler in front of him, but doesn't quite get that done, and he had to think about that one as he was defending. But again, mistake there from Watsy has given Haslett that position. Oh, a little bit of sideways action from Haslett, and manages to get it back under control, and that is Watsy back into the top 10 again. Good pressure from the guys here, and just little down a little bit more. Roberts just over half a tank there, but obviously at the back of the grid, obviously after the glitch, there is Limelicker. He's way low on the fuel there, under half a tank now, and Robbie has got plenty of fuel, but I'm not sure what he's at the back there. So incident there from Robbie. Looks pretty good on the fuel as well. Back to leader, it's Zabas in the lead, followed by Clive second. Let's come on, Watsy, mate, push on, says Stuart Will, great to see that. Zabas there as well. Have a good race, says Louis. Gear Kaler, good luck, mate, says Chris. Great to see Chris there. Team boss at Racing Rivals. Go Team LB Racing, says AJ Malins there. We have Bravo Sebesti from the previous race, and she did very well indeed. Very well. Nessie says looking forward to this, and Rookie says mega race. It was a mega race. Peter Khan says well done all. So good stuff from everyone there. You can see that gap, 1.7 still in a world of his own. Like I said, he won the practice run. First place. There is Clive in second. There is Audio Muted. Still in the battle here with Lacko. Just behind them is Scott. So again, Scotty with the better fuel though. He's looking very, very good at the moment. So that can be beneficial come into the first few stops. Race again. Potential for a podium. There is Viper in 6th place. Again, looking very good on the fuel. Just under half a tank now. Very good job in that McLaren around this very off circuit. Battle going on in the background there. That's a great shot of all the cars coming through. There's LB Racing. Kayla there. There's Louis. By side action between Watsy and Haslett. And we'll keep an eye on this now because there is on that defensive line. Down the dip into the braking zone. Manages to hold it. Yes, he does. And again, Haslett trying to find a way through. Can't quite get it done. He's going to have a look down the inside now. Not this time. Again, tries it. Doesn't quite do it. 19 seconds of the lead. You can see the trying to change a little bit is the weather conditions. Go into the 13-minute marker. Louis there holding that 9th spot. Gear Kayla again, lovely looking car. Great to see a BMW on the track there. On board with Gear Kayla. Move down the inside from LB, not quite doing it there. So it looks like Big Viper under real pressure here. Short shifting, trying to save as much fuel as he possibly can. Coming into the braking zone, into the S's, into the left, into the right. Again, still average Viper holds them off. Looks like Watsy's managed to get away from Haslett. Back of Lou, just in the background there in the light green Porsche behind the BMW there. Great intense battle between these guys. The McLaren, Porsche and BMW. Is that a mistake from Lewis? Yes, it is a mistake from Lewis. He's off on the grass and that's given a massive boost there for Gearco as he jumps into that 7th place. So again, the toe, very hard to stay in the toe through the faster sectors there, and just come into the braking, just lost the back end, and Louis having a little opportunity here to little pop, and if he can have a go on board with Lou now. It's starting to get a little bit darker now on track. I see Viper there, says getting Viper, says Polar. Again in the toe, tries to go to the outside there, and he went for the slipstream, did Louis there, and like he tapped the back end of LB Racing, so obviously lost that toe again. A mistake there from LB. That could be on, and again just a little nudge. He's saying, "Come on, mate. Look, I'm going a bit quicker than you. You need to start putting your foot down." So Lou's managing to pace back here on the back of LB Lewis. See in 10th spot, you see Hassett trying to get on the back of him now. Good run this from Watsy. See those guys in front, just needs to stay with them. Fuel looks pretty good. This fuel is absolutely sensational at the moment. Under half a tank now. Everyone coming up to the quarter marker. Limelica's actually running in the red now, so he's going to be in trouble. Probably get this lap in and pit. Laybat's just over quarter of a tank. Clive just the same. Audio Muted is a little bit better than the two in front. Lacko is just under half a tank, so he's looking very, very good. Scotty, fuel saving at the moment is absolutely astonishing. 17 seconds off the lead, but he's got way more fuel than the leaders. It could be very beneficial at the end of the race. Be looking livery as well from BBR team. Is Viper holding that 6th place. It looks like he's Louis got past. Lewis for position, so that's a great move. Gear Kaler's looks like he's made a mistake, so we've missed that. So take there from Gear Kaler because he was in front of both of these drivers. And Louis now managed to find himself in that 7th place, so that's great stuff. So Louis, with Lewis just behind. Watsy's now back in the play as well. Good little move there from Lewis as he got past side by side between the 2 Porsches. Let's go on board with Lou. There's the Porsche of LB Racing next to him. Down the outside, it's going to be very brave. And he does it. Good move there from OBR Lewis there. Good move. Gear Kaler just behind. You can see there he is. He's so close. But also Watsy's coming to play. And that power from that skyline is definitely going to show down the straight here. Let's see what he can do. Braking zone. Louis goes down the inside for position. That's a good move. Who get it turned in? Gear Kaler's having a piece of this as well in the background. Goes wide, but this could be Lewis's opportunity. Now, is anyone coming into the pits now? No, nobody comes into the pits. So still the same. As you can see, just coming now into the lower parts now of the quarter of the tank marker. This is where it all starts to pay dividends for everyone. Watsy there in 9th, Gear Kaler in 10th. This is a good battle here. Really, really good battle. Take a look further on because Scotty there is in 5th. Lacko audio muted is there. They've caught on like Jesse in front. 5 is now there in 2nd. Zabas's lead. No change from them. Still about the same on fuel. Tyres a little bit better on 5s than Zabas's. Muted under real pressure from Lacko. Slamming the gears down. Again, these both fueling very, very well. Just under quarter of a tank now. Better than the leaders. Got as they come through the final corner. At Road Atlanta, round 1 of the GT1 1 hour endurance series. Very, very intense. Interesting setups. Interesting to see what happens here. Pits. There is someone going into the pits. I'm pretty sure. Did I see someone going to pits? Yes, I did. It is Roberts who's coming in. Also, Average Viper has also come in. So wheels off for that car. Roberts is in. Viper also in. A change of tyre choice. At 15 about that, we did say. Let's see, I think we've got Limelicker running low on the fuel somewhere. Out they go. So there's Average Viper. This is also going out. Now, has he pipped Viper in pits here? I'm pretty sure he hasn't. Surely not. There he is. Clive is in. So Clive is in. Yes, he has. Roberts has pipped him for position. So there we go. There is Clive in the pits. On fuel. Zabas has gone through again. Now our guys just... I know they're going through. As I said, better fuel, audio muted and Lacko. Scotty's through. Scotty's looking very good at the moment. He looks the better of all the drivers so far. Still filling up now. Lewis is in. So that battle continues on track. Clive goes out. Clive there. Team Porsche. There is Lewis there. Filling up now. There is Louis also. So there's a battle for the who can refuel quickest. So Gear Kaler in. There's Watsy. They all go out at the same time. Gear Kaler still in. BMW up. Robbie also in. There's Lewis. Now, who's going to come out between these guys? This is going to be very intense. So there is Louis coming out. Penalty for Louis. He's got a 3-second penalty, so he's made a mistake somewhere. Zabas is in. Yeah, it's Giacala. Long stop for those guys. We go back to the lead. I do apologise with the changing of the camera angles. Unfortunately, I can't just push the one button like I used to. There is Zabas filling up now. Now, where is Clive? He's on the back straight. Zabas is rolling out now, so going to do it here. Plenty of time as well. Is he? Because let's have a look where Clive is on track. There he is on straight. You can just see Zabas climbing the hill somewhere. So about 4 seconds in front, which is about where it was before. So good pit stops from both the teams. Thanks. Zabas there. Got a 22 gap between him and Zabas. There he is, Scotty. Lacko in front. Now, what's he going to do? Is Lacko coming in this lap? Oh, he doesn't. He goes for another one. Going for another lap. He's really pushing. Really pushing. So Scotty goes round as well. Zabas is on the charge. Just seeing the camera shot in behind you in the blue Porsche. He is. Muted holding that 5th place. He has filled up as well. Lacko in that group with being muted. Haslett there in the 6th spot. Comes through, clips the curb there, and in the 6th place. There is Lewis there in 7th spot with Roberts in 8th. Roberts drivers there on that pit stop. Average Viper in 9th place, and with the battle between him now, Louis and Watsy, that's really changed things, hasn't it? Lewis has had a great pit stop up the road for how he's done that, but Lacko is now in, so Lacko has come in, stays out. Lacko in. See where he finishes up with audio muted. His front left tyre is absolutely destroyed. So coming up to the halfway mark of this 1 hour endurance race, and at the moment Scotty holding the lead. Zabas in 2nd, Clive in 3rd. Now there's Lacko coming out. Where is audio muted? At the top of the hill, and I think Lacko done a sterling job there, laid out just to keep that lighter fuel load. That's really been beneficial, or has it? We're going to find out now. Puts the power down. Where is audio muted? He's coming into the right hand, and now as he comes up the climb, how's he got in front? Oh, they're side by side. They're side by side as they come up the hill, and it is audio muted who has got that done and goes into 4th place. But again, an extra lap of fuel from from Lacko there. Definitely beneficial on the back of him, so a lesser fuel load on the final stint. Tell you what, there's going to be a few adjustments to these fuel loads, because I think they might have hit maybe even a 3rd time. We'll see. So as they come through, Scotty is now in. So Scotty is now in. Zabas is going to take another out of Scotty now. What's he going to do? Is he going to fuel load lighter? Go for the whole lot. But rear tyre is actually worn more than the others. Zabas goes through. Scotty now in 3rd. Now this will be interesting. Audio muted round the S's now. Is Scotty going to pip these guys in front of him? intense. He's coming around the straight. Where is he's further down, isn't he? Let's see. He's on the exit now. I think they're both going to pass him. There is Audio. Laco's made a mistake somewhere. He's dropped right off the pace. But Scott's back in the game here, isn't he? There he is in 5th. Fantastic stuff from him. So there is Audio muted. There is Laco. There is Scott in 5th place. Haslett there in 6th. With Lewis trying to count into 7th. Roberts in 8th place. Now pulled away from Average Viper in the 9th spot. What's he in 10th place? Robbo, oh, what's happened here? Louis off the track and Giacchino has slowed down. Now, was there contact between the 2 drivers? Even though he has got aero damage to the rear of his car, he just moves out of the way and Giacchino goes back through. So Robbie now up to 11th spot after that incident. Nanaka just cruising around there, just gets a little nudge from the leader and says, excuse. There is Jesse doing a cracking job there. So Zabas, 3.5 seconds in the lead after that little bit of contact there with back marker. 5 comes through in 2nd place, trying to chase 3.5 seconds. Already muted in 3rd, chased down by Laco, who is in 4th. There's Scotty, if not behind there. Haslett battling away with LB Racing as they come through the bottom of the hairpin there. Has he got it done? Yes, he has. That's a great move there from LB Racing. That's very determined. Gets through. That is him now into the spot. Great move there from LB Racing. Steve Roberts in the background just glitching away, but he's managed to close up the gap. From Goodyear, thank you very much for the like. Appreciate that. Ashley Evans, thank you for the like. Ben Khan, thank you for the like. Dave. And David, great to see you, buddy. Thank you for the like. Well, thank you for the like. Frank, also thank you for the like. Bernadette there, thank you very much for the like. Alexandra, thank you very much for the like. Marco Oliveira, thank you for the like. And also the follow, appreciate that. Brown Watts also share green, thank you. Really appreciate it, guys. So Lewis is starting to pull away now. Like he's going for the flat out idea. Starts to slowly progress. Ladder. They're in that 5th spot. 3.3 seconds off Laco in the 4th spot, but he's also caught up on Audio Muted just in front of him. It's gone board with Laco. And let's have a little listen. Gorgeous car. Stuff there from Laco. Could have had a little overtake there, but decided not to do so. See, coming off the throttle a little bit, making a few adjustments inside the car with the okay, down 1 spot on the Alpine side, fueling. Laco now really starting to close in on Audio Muted, but this is just absolutely beneficial for him with the fuel save. And look at the difference in fuel. It's huge. Half a tank just over for Audio Muted, 3/4 of a lap tank for Laco, and sitting in the stream there. So absolutely fantastic for him. Scotty starting to close up now. There's just back on glimpse of that quarter. Seconds. A little battle going on further down the field there. So there's Lewis. Haslett is now caught back up on Lewis, but look at Roberts now into that 8th spot. Really closed up in the Aston. Average Viper in 9th place with Watsy in 10th. Gear Kayla there in 11th. Robbie and Louis there having a good battle, the Porsches. Still time in this race to go. At 3.9 seconds in front. Half a tank of fuel for him, just under half tank for Clive. Innovation as Clive tries to close that gap. Really suffered on that left front. Keep your messages coming in, guys. Really do appreciate it. Thank you for the 50 stars, Chris. Appreciate that. Should have changed the thing, the actual stream, because for some reason Facebook are not giving me my stars. I'm not too sure why. So, for future reference, our PayPal is on the Facebook page if you'd like to donate a couple of quid there, that'd be great. Need to know nothing also says, come on Watsy, top 10. He's doing a good job. He's still there. He's thereabouts. So Audio Muted starts to pull away again from Lacko. Lake going through final few sectors. Now 2.3 on the back of Lacko. Battle between Lewis, Haslett and Roberts is still going on. Let's go on board with Roberts in the Aston. Cheers, Chris. Appreciate that, mate. That's my fault. I should have changed the address on top of the info page. So it starts to open up between Lewis, Haslett and Roberts there. You can see just in the 9th spot is Viper. Starting to lose the guys in front. Hopefully he can come back into it. It all looks good, tyres look very good. Again, showing that fuel saving is definitely working. Again, this could be beneficial for him because it's supposed to be 30 more minutes. He gets up to maybe the 20, the 40-minute marker. And if you get into the pits, 2-stop, happy days, that's him done for the rest of the race. I think the others are going to be worrying a little bit. There's Gear Kayla, 11th. These guys are a lot further back than him. So, again, there is Robbie. Leaders are coming onto him now. There is Zabas behind. There is Lime Liquor on there in the 14th place. Again, he's still bags are out for the back markers. Now this could be very beneficial for Clive, so if you can't get through, gets slowed down here. Clive back in the mix. 5 seconds, there's Clive. There is Audio Muted, Lacko there in 4th. Pull away again from Scotty in the 5th place. Looking very good is Scotty. Very, very good indeed. It's absolutely fantastic. So interesting to see what happens with the guys up front. Go and have a little run with Zabas here. Closes up on these back markers. It is a nice looking BMW, mate. Very nice looking. Going through now into the S's. Trying to find a way through. Also use these guys in front. You know, he's on pace. He's got very good pace. guys, I'm sure, will be moving out of the way pretty shortly. Bass is really closing them in now. 5.7 seconds on Clive. Quite worked out for him as yet, but as you see, lots of traffic. Lots and lots of traffic. Guess he gets back into the mix, but he needs to get out of the way because there's the leader, and that slowed him down. So Clive's going to really benefit here. Zabas really needs to get rid of these guys quickly as possible. And again, just hits the back of Jesse, and that's giving him aero. And there's not a lot of Jesse could have done there. Moves out of the way. He was blindsided with Zabas. With that aero damage, that's going to be absolutely crucial. So, from Zabas, 4.7. And Loftout saying, come on Clive, you can do this. 4.6 now. Still, these back markers have not moved out of the way. Very frustrated Zabas, as you can see. Tries to flash him. He does move out of the way this time. And Lou gives him what? Starts to accelerate away to Zabas. Very good thinking there. Right time. Drops him down a second there. Starts to open up the taps again, does Zabas. Play now with these back markers. There is Clive, just through. He'll be there in 12th place. Michaela doing a good job there in 11th. Trying to close up there. Blue flags are out, and again you can see the leaders coming through. Louis, the next target man. Zabas. There is Watsy. Closing up on Viper. Top 10 at the moment. 8 seconds away. Michaela. Viper is into the pits, so to the pits he goes, and that's Watsy with another spot. Exactly what he wants now. He has to figure out how much he needs. So 39 minutes, perfect timing. So he will have to either a little bit of fuel saving or jump back in the pits again. I'm all good, man, buddy. No problem. Thank you. All good. So there is Average Viper. He falls out now. Back on track. Here comes it's stop number 2 for everybody. As you see, Zabas looking pretty good on the fuel. Looks like Clive will be coming in this lap. Muted looking very good on fuel. Lacko is in a great position at the moment. If he can stay on this fuel load, he'll be in an absolutely brilliant position at the end of this race. Right, Zabas, let's go have a little rundown of fuel loads. So there we go, just, well, under quarter of a tank now, very low. Clive is in the red, so I'm pretty sure he'll be coming in. LB has come in. There is Clive now coming through, making sure he does not clip the sides there, which he doesn't do very nicely. You can see another car coming in. That was Lewis and Roberts. What's happened here? Did he fuel? No, he hasn't fueled. He's pitted. And he's coming back out. He's not fueled. He's not put the... Oh, no, he has. It's just a glitch there. I do apologise. It didn't look like he fueled. So it's not letting us know when they're fueling or not. Great. So go racing softs for Roberts. And another penalty again. Now, it might be down to the glitch, which is nothing that we can do about. Giacala also coming in. So this is great news for Watsy. So, Zabas in the lead. Audio muted is there. Clive has come in. He is now making his way out. Second place man Clive. Now coming out of the pit. But he's on pit line. Does very nicely and exits beautifully. So Scott now, Scott is looking very good. He is fuel saved. He's 37 seconds off the leader. But if he can just start opening the taps up a little bit now, I think, wait. might be okay. Just under half a tank now. Zabas is in. So Zabas is in and Watsy is in. So that's thinking there. Watsy needs to come out. He can full tank now, and I think he'll be enough to the end. So it's very intense. 18 minutes to go. Zabas in. Bobby in. Louis in. Watsy goes out. Now, who was in front of him? I think it was Lewis, wasn't it? So there's Lewis. Come through. Roberts has also come through. Viper has come through. Now, where's Watsy come out? Because Watsy was around sort of the Viper area, wasn't he? So he comes out just behind. He's got a penalty. He has a penalty. But, oh, that's frustrating for him. Because look where Lacko is. It's kind of Scotty there as well. Viper was his target. He's right behind Viper. Now got a 3-second penalty, so he's got to make all that up again. So Roberts there in the 8th spot. LBR Lewis in 7th spot. Audio Muted is in. Goes in a very good position at the moment. Really, really is. Again, it's just making sure they don't hit these markers on the exit, and he's done that very well as Audio Muted. Here is Haslett. He's stayed out a little bit longer this time. He's done very, very well. He can probably go around another lap here in the red. Only just flashed red. I was looking very second-hand indeed. Off he goes. Clive is there on the back straight. Haslett 5 seconds down the road. He's done very well as Haslett to get back into this. But look, Zabas is only 2.6 seconds in front of Clive. Now, this is going to be interesting. What's happened here? Did Zabas get a penalty? I think he got a penalty coming out of the pits. Giacala in front of him. He's trying to flash Giacala out of the way. This is giving Clive the opportunity to get back into play here. Again, mistake there from Giacala. Just moves out of the way last minute. Just thinks about it and goes, do you know what? I'm just going to get out of the way of this battle. Let's have a look. Did he get through? Yes, Clive got through. 1.2 seconds. There's a spin from Giacala on the bottom of the hill. Oh, that's a real shame. Real shame from Giacala. Goes back onto the track. That's another position made for these guys. So, Watsy, top 10. Viper in 9th place. Then we have Roberts, Lewis, Audio Muted, Haslett, 5, Zabas, Gotti, Lacko. Gotti's really closed up, and again, oh, that's very close. That could be a penalty. Hopefully it's not. Scotty stays out, and he's got a quarter of a tank. He's in a great position here. In an absolutely fantastic position. And again, so is Lacko. He's just going to top up here. He doesn't need a long stop. So is he going to get out? Front of Haslett and Audio Muted. So Haslett's in. Now where's Audio Muted? He's got loads of time now. He doesn't need a full tank here. He goes out. We're going to have to wait. Haslett's also in. Tyres. Great to see High Pre there. Hello High Pre. Great to see you, buddy. Out he goes. So let's keep an eye on this. There's Lacko, and Audio Muted is just behind him. So Lacko has pipped him, but he has got more fuel than Audio Muted, so he'll be closing him up. I think Audio Muted is going to have to pit again. Haslett out. Blue flags are out. There's Zabas. There's the other team seat car. What's he just moving out of the way? Good stuff from him. Might as well do it now. He's got to concentrate on his own race. Is really pushing. He wants this, doesn't he? Just moving out the way now is Watsy, which he has done so. Gotti holding the lead. Still has just over a quarter of a tank. Not going to be enough to get him all the way home, but he is going to try his best. Zabas. 5 just coming through as well. Obviously just behind him, holding that top 10 place. Lacko still holding off Audio. This is a good battle between the two. Lewis there in 6th place. You can just see Haslett in the background there after his pit stop. With more fuel. Roberts, 14 seconds down the road, so not a good pit stop from Roberts there. Maybe a couple of penalties we've missed. There is Viper in the 9th spot. What's in the background, 9 seconds down the road. More fuel as well, so he'll definitely be able to get to the end. Minutes of this race to go. It's been a very good, interesting race. It'll be interesting what happens here with Scotty up front. How much he is closing him down. Don't forget, he is the leader. He doesn't have to get out of the way. 7.2 seconds. Guess he's just coming out of the pits there. Got a very second-hand front left tyre, and the rear left tyre is also shot. So it won't be too long before that's camera shot. Trying to make sure he gets rid of Jesse now, which he does so. Good experience here for Jesse. Dominica Dom. Goes Abas. Love it. Thank you very much for joining us. Oh, Scotty Hong lead, 6.6 seconds. There is Zabas. I wonder if he's going to try and do it. I mean, he's got to really fuel save mine. Very, very tight. So, Scotty now. Still holding first. There is Clive in 3rd place. 2.4 seconds off Zabas. Just hasn't got anything for him as he tried. He has pushed. He can see him. Can't get anywhere near him. Hoping and praying for a mistake from Zabas, but hasn't. There is Lacko. Oh, not too sure what's happened there. There's a flash. Oh, he's just flashed Louis there. So what's happened to Louis? Has Louis got a problem? Just moving out of the way for the leaders. That's great driving from Louis. Just great respect. Appreciate that much. The time between Clive and Zabas is 2. Mate. He's trying. He is a trier, but again, blue flags out for Zabas, and there's average. That's backs off the throttle. Nicely done there from Viper. Definitely looks like a Porsche track, this one. And manages to get past Jesse as well, so it's in goes faster again. He's a purple here for Zabas. He's really doing a sterling job round here today at Road Atlanta. Really, really is. 2.2 now on Scotty. I think Scotty has just come into the pits. Yes, he has. So there is Scott into the pits. Now, he needs to know where Lacko is. Lacko's on the back, so I think he's got this 3rd place, you know. Filling up now. This will be intense. He's out, and he knows he's only got 10 minutes to go. Now, I think that's about half a tank. So there we go. Clive is out. There is Scotty. Sorry, Scotty is out in 3rd place there, so he's managed to pit both Lacko and Audio Muted. He's stayed out on the same tyres. That's very brave. 10 minutes to go on worn tyres. He has not changed his tyres. He's decided to go with the tyres he's got. Seems happy on them. Got under half a tank here. 9 minutes of driving to go. Now that is a brave, brave move with Lacko really flying with better tyres and a bit more fuel, so he'll be pushing. Audio Muted there in 5th. Lewis there in 6th. Haslett is on the back of Lewis now, so that's going to be an intense battle to the end. There is Roberts in 8th place. Average Viper there in 9th. It looks like Watsy's closing him down because he's now about 3.8 seconds off Viper. So that's interesting to see what happens there. Can he get that 9th spot off Viper at the end of this race? Good stuff. Comments coming in, please, guys. Really could appreciate it. As Zabas got this in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. Blue flags out as Scott comes through. Spinner. Oh, Louis spun out at the top of the hill. That's really unfortunate. So Louis spins out, gets going again. Sure, he's really enjoying himself on track today. He's done a very good job indeed. Kayla has Scotty behind him. He really needs to get rid of him quickly. Because there's Lacko just behind him in shot. He's saying, get out the way. I'm coming through. Please get out of the way. Flashes his lights. And Kayla moves over. And that gives Scotty the opportunity to start pulling away now. Let's keep an eye on this battle. 2.9 seconds. So Watsy can see him. There is Viper. The Viper, is that Roberts as well? Well, that might be another back marker there, but it's just a good run here from Watsy. Good lap time there, 1:17.9. That's a great lap time. Really starting to work now. On board with average Viper. So yeah, he's a bit 12 seconds down the road, so he's not going to close him up now. There he is, just an image shot around the hill. Great shot of that McLaren. Gorgeous looking car. Is being closed. This is intense. This is really intense. Better fuel here from Watsy. And again, he's got to watch the fuel as Viper. As you can see, closing him down. Keep an eye on that battle as we watch this battle here between oh, sorry, do apologise. It's not Askia Kayla, which is not happening. But there is Zabas. He's now past Roberts for position. There is Scotty. Now got past Lacko just in the background. 3.4 seconds. This is very, very brave from Scott. He can hold on. Got 6 minutes to go. Literally near on the red. Both the near side tyres. Absolutely incredible. There is Lacko in the background. There he is, already muted. I was thinking, do you know what? I'll be happy with 5th. I just need to get it back now. There is LB racing in race. Hassett just behind him as well. So Hassett trying to chase him down. Roberts there in 8th. Viper there in 9th. But he has got a very, very audacious looking Watsy closing him down. Let's go on board. This is a lovely shot. Round that sector there is very, very tough indeed. And you can see he's closing. Biding his time. The braking zone. Viper has to be cautious into this corner. Make sure he gets it right. Oh, look at the closing speed. The skyline. Good exit there from Viper. Tries to move out the toe. Great speed, great push from this Viper, isn't it? What power. Only closing in. It's going to be too late from there into the braking zone. Obviously has a look. On board with Watsy. There's the McLaren in front. What a battle here for 10th and 9th respectively. Again, closing speed is absolutely brilliant. Oh, there's a contact there. And he's just backed off to go into that braking zone. Very close to the McLaren going off the track there. Very, very close indeed. Over this battle, this is intense. 4 minutes to go. Zabas leading, Clive in 2nd, Scotty 3rd. Keep an eye on the battle between him and Lacko. A lot of traffic on the sector there, as you can see on the map on the right hand side of your screen. A bit closer this time. Closing speed is good. This could be it. This could be it. Slingshot activated. He's going to the outside this time. Very intense into the braking zone. Again, just have to be patient here. Cutback could be on. Oh, and he tried to get the cutback early and made a mistake there. Did Watsy, putting Viper under pressure. Let's go back to the leaders. As you can see, Haslett now is now on the back of Lewis. The Lewis has made a mistake. 2 Porsches battling away here. This is fantastic stuff. Penalty for Lewis. There's Haslett. He's in the mirror. You're going to see him flash by now as that penalty goes through. And there he goes. So Haslett now into that spot. Great stuff from Haslett. Now we're going into the final few minutes of this race. There's Haslett. There's Audio. Audio's on turn 1. Scotty. Oh, what's happened here? What's happened here? Mako is now in 3rd, and we just missed Scotty have an incident. So we'll be looking at that, but he has no tyres left. He's got absolutely nothing left on that near side rear. It is totally shot. There is nothing left. Yeah, Viper is doing an absolutely sterling job in that car. He really is. And damage to Scotty's car. He's absolutely destroyed tyres. Lacko looking to push on here. 2 minutes this race to go. So there is Clive in 2nd place. Zabas in the lead. Absolutely sensational drive from Zabas here. Really, really was. Clive in 2nd. There he goes, coming through. In there is Lacko coming through. Otti in 4th. Audio muted in 5th. Haslett in 6th, and he's now pulled away. And again, look at this. 2 minutes to go. He's going to have to fuel save. And that's what Lewis was probably doing. He's having to fuel save. Roberts has got better fuel, and he might, if he's lucky. 26 seconds is a lot of asking, isn't it? But Viper is still holding off Watsy, but Watsy's got more fuel. So again, this fuel save is going to have to kick in as well. So where is... He might actually pit Watsy here. Watsy might pit Roberts. So again, there we go. Slows down, does Viper. He needs to get home. He needs to sit in the tow. He's not going to do it. And stuff at the last few seconds of this race. 40 seconds to go, and Viper is on fumes. Robbie is there. Robbie's looking good. He might actually close in and make it into the top 10. Roberts is in trouble. He'll be racing also. There is Haslett. There is Audio Muted. Audio Muted's going past Scotty. What's going on here? So that's a battle for position there. Zabas is coming through. There he is. Let's see. Lacko has made it for around another lap. Scotty is battling for this 4th place with Audio Muted, and they're both on fumes. This is brilliant. So Scotty's going to come around the final corner for the final time, and it will be him that takes that 4th place. So Scotty in 4th, the Audio Muted in 5th. It's going to be Haslett who's going to finish in 6th. They'll be racing literally on fumes as he comes over the lines. Haslett in 6th, Lewis in 7th. Well done to Haslett. He'll be very happy with that. There's Roberts. Where's Watsy? There is Roberts there. Watsy is on the back straight as well. There is Watsy in 9th. Viper in 10th. Now, where's Robbie? Is he anywhere near? No, he's not. Right. And as we do that, we can just see that Zabas has taken the win and crosses the line. Clive in 2nd place as he crosses the line. Lacko is on the back straight now. Keep an eye on him. As Watsy comes through, average Viper comes through. And Robbie also comes through. Now let's take a look at Lacko. He's coming down the hill and into the final corner. And it will be Lacko who takes 3rd place. Congratulations to Lacko. Another great run from those drivers. Wow. Jason says, what a race. That was pretty awesome, wasn't it? So absolutely brilliant stuff from those guys. Let's see if we can have a quick word. We have Zabas at the moment. We'll wait for Clive and Lacko to come in, but we'll have a quick chat with Zabas. Zabas, that was a great drive, mate. Impressive stuff. No fuel left, but 6.64 at the end of the race. Got your first win on the belt for your ET1 endurance race at CC Sim Racing. How do you feel? It was intense, mate. Congratulations. What a great win. Well done, buddy. You know, brilliant stuff. We'll have a quick chat with you afterwards as well. But let's go and have a quick word with Clive. Clive, again, just no mistakes from Zabas. As literally, as he just said, you know, he was worried that if one mistake he made, he would have been back in this game. But shows that, you know, just a bit of consistency there has just won him that game. But great run from yourself. Yeah, it was absolutely superb. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Good stuff there. Unfortunately, I'm not too sure Laco's in there. No, he's not. So we will have a chat with him. Hopefully, if he does pop in, he might not. But that was absolutely stupendous stuff. I'm just going to go back to Zabas again. So Zabas, obviously, it's your first time here. How have you found it? Comfortable? Yes. Yep. I remember. Incredible, yeah, I remember that. It was back in the TVT days. That was absolutely brilliant. Yeah, it really was, and it's great. Literally, it's fantastic to have you, mate. I'm really, really buzzing that you had such a good race as well. So, but consistency is key, as we've seen so many times in this championship. So, yeah, we look forward to seeing you again in on the that 6th of March now for Watkins Glen. So that's going to be a cracking race as well. So, well done, mate. Congratulations. One happy man, that really is. I'm pleased. That's really good. So let's have a look at some of these messages coming in. Wow, wow, wow! What a race! Note to self: manage fuel much better in the next race. Yes, definitely. Short shift, my friend. It survived, says Dave Haslett. Richard says, "Awesome race, everyone. It was really good. Well done, everyone." Andrew Stewart says, taking it to the wire. Yeah, definitely. Can't hear drivers. Apologies. I have muted it because obviously through the comms box as well, so I do apologise. Basically, Zabas was just saying about, you know, he was very happy with the win. Any mistake, that would have been it. Clive would have been back in the game. And also, Clive also said, same thing. He was very impressed with the fact that, you know, Zabas won no mistakes at all, and he's going to work on some strategy and just trying to get the fuel a bit better next time. That was Clive. So yeah, great stuff from both of those drivers. Sorry to Limas there. I do apologise. We will put something up on Facebook, so we'll get like a post out for top 3 drivers there. But yeah, congratulations to Zabas. Thanks for racing. I'm saving fuel, going very consistency. Yeah, it was very good, Nagy. You did an awesome job, man. Great to see you racing. Zabas and Clive, other dimension. Yeah, definitely. Matty says, audio apologies, Matty. Yeah, great racing. Really, really good. Thank you very much, everyone that has enjoyed tonight's racing. And again, great to see how well everyone done. So next one for these guys is going to be at Watkins Glen on the 5th of March. So that's the 5th of March at Watkins Glen. And I think there's a change of track for the next guys. I'm just going to scroll now and have a look on the information page. And they are on the short track. So the Clio Cup and the Minis are on the short track of Watkins Glen, and the on the long track, the extended version. And that will be on the 5th of March. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely cracking night's racing. Thank you very much to Sean Yoda for joining me in the comms box, and I wish him well. I hope he does feel better. He was rough at the end there. It's been a long evening, a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. But thank you everyone for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the racing tonight. Congratulations to all of our winners. But Zabas in the GT free class won here at Road Atlanta. Can he do it again at then 5th of March? Stay tuned. But what's coming on Monday? This is what's coming up on Monday. There we go, everyone. That is what's happening next Monday. This Monday coming. So another comms night from me. You should be seeing Jesse Linkola in for that one. So yeah, great to see Jesse on track tonight. Thanks, Hypre. Good racing. Thank you, buddy. Really appreciate that. So thank you everyone who has joined us. Don't forget to subscribe on the channel. For me now, that is the end. So thank you very much to everyone that's helped out to this whole championship. It's been very, very busy and hectic, but we are getting there. And GT7 is definitely starting to show some promises about the stream. So thank you very much to Sean Yoder for joining me tonight and everyone else. So thank you very much again to all of our sponsors, which is Outshine Gaming, Honest Fuel, Nemesis Labs, E-Race Association, Joyo Reps, and obviously our massive collaboration down there at the Gran Turismo Facebook group. And please give them a follow. Sam and guys, they're absolutely stunning guys, and they're doing a so please give them a follow. That's it from us. Thank you very much. This is Racing, and good night.
Clio.